So, what did you do before all of this? I mean, what was your profession? What were you? A weapon.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like we witches act like masses. Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning. As the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind. Poisoning their brainwashed minds.
I never wanted this. But you betrayed me. You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will. You've referred to yourself and your fellow mortals as our children. You are not our children. You are a bad first draft. Let the seas boil. Let the stars burn. So let it be war. You wanted to understand me? Then you should have accepted that I was right! I beneath nobody! My greatest heartbreak is that when I've collected every last mortal soul and all of my siblings into my pit, that I will only have eternity to punish them. Though it takes the last drop of my blood, I will see the galaxy freed once more.
No screaming, no theatrics, just you and me, and the sound of everything falling apart. Funny, isn't it? How quiet the world gets, right before it ends.
But I've been intentionally ignoring it. So because of how my character's built, I can have exponential amounts of speed, right? So it's not like I'm doubling speed, or it's not like adding more and more speed to make me faster. My character's getting like actually exponentially faster.
Yes.
And I've used this a couple times already. So this is the problem. There's no like cap on it or anything. We just changed.
I know.
Yeah, I think with Medi, we set it to only the first attack happens, but even with just the first attack, this could hit like literal. It'd be easier to count it in moles of damage rather than like.
You mean like tier it based off of a number of feet traveled?
Yeah, because it's just essentially like the movement speed divided by 10,
get that.
Right? So I was like, I'm purposely avoiding using it because that's not what I want to do for this campaign.
Look.
You should use
Here's
it.
the thing. Yes. If you have things like that,
If I haven't patched it, use it. You'll get one usage out of it if it's overpowered.
Yes.
Well,
if it's not, if it's by design, you won't hear anything from us.
All right, I've been given permission. I'll keep in my back pocket in case we need a.
You should. Like, no joke, Kelstro can put out like easily 6,000 damage, if more than that, in a turn. I don't do that because it keeps things scaled appropriately for everybody else in the party, so they can catch up. As they catch up, I let more of my toolkit out of the bag. This way, I never overshadow anyone, while still being able to apply the strengths that I bring to the table, i.e. being a ringer in the party for combat, to the table. You know what I mean? Everybody wins. everybody wins. Just handle it with a little bit of grace. That's all. Like I said,
Abuse
if it's
everything you
there,
can until you're told to no.
yes.
I mean, to be
I'll
fair,
keep that in mind. Appreciate that.
look, I'm putting it this way.
Oh.
The bat can do unlimited damage. I
Yeah.
don't really use it that much though.
Unironically, that thing could pretty much do like uncapped damage potentially if the conditions are correct. And in many instances, it's been used to do insane amounts of damage. It hasn't been patched because that's by design. That's kind of a lot of the tone you'll notice with the higher tier con. This is why, like we say, don't feel discouraged by the strength of the enemies you fight. Find advantages. Take your strengths and dial them to 15. You can in a lot of instances. We give you lots of tools to do that. So don't be afraid of it. Don't shy from it. And you don't even need to min-max either. Just slap in like one or two like reliable, tried and true techniques you can go to, and you're usually good.
I think mine
know?
is just hitting until I lose count.
You know, and kind of the same thing with like Pagliacci. Pagliacci's a toolbox. He can do a fuck ton of different things, and he's decent in a brawl. Kelstro, he's a ringer, and he's great at tracking and providing like frontline support. Silas, he's a frontliner designed to take hits and tank for the party while providing some support buffs on the side. You know what I mean? It all varies. Take those talents, dial them to 15, and do your best. Never shy from that shit. We're not here to tell you no unless it like breaks balance. You know what I'm saying? To a point where it's like irreconcilable.
Yeah.
All right. I'll keep the nuclear option in my pocket. Appreciate it.
Always do. Always do.
Oh, Medi, if you have time before we start, could you take a peek at the items I sent you?
Yeah. We're about to start though.
They're all pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah, Silas helped me with them. I just didn't want to bother you because you're so.
Oh, Silas. Yeah. Then I don't even need to look at him. I don't even need to look at him. You're good.
Exactly what you said would happen. dude.
told you.
It's still best to, out
No,
of
it is a good
courtesy,
practice.
you know?
It absolutely is a great practice. Medi is, at the end of the day, the final say at the table. Like, I'm here to help arbitrate and administrate things that
I'm
he
just
doesn't
trying
need
to
to deal
stay
with.
within
That's
the
all.
lines. I happen to
good, you're
have
good.
already tested these lines in the past, But
Fair
I
enough.
don't
fair
I don't cross over them again. I
It's-
just need to know where they're at.
It's
No, that's
okay.
understandable.
Don't worry, they will point it out. You do
Yes.
not understand the amount of times that I've been talking on DMs with Medi that we found something that doesn't make sense, so we need to fix it.
Oh
So,
shit,
it's
that
okay.
reminds me. Where is it? The motherfucking.
Like, let's not kid ourselves. The development team for
Yeah.
Convergence is right now roughly 5 people in terms of like game mechanics. We've got limited hands and limited eyes. You know what I
If-
mean?
If
Anything you guys
look
point
right
out helps
now-
make our job
That
easier.
reminds me.
Oh.
Amriel, you reported that glitch thing. So you can choose which party gets it. Occultist is probably gonna need it more. But
Yeah.
10 of the requisition slips, and then we'll patch that
Good
later.
shit.
Got it. Yeah, I'll definitely give it to Occultist. I know Lions doesn't need anything. So what I was
Lions are
yeah, we're chill in comparison to the other parties.
very much so.
So I actually I think I mentioned it to you, Silas. If you do the star weapon spell and you use permanency on it, you can get permanent stacks of defenses that don't turn
I
into
believe-
immunities.
Yeah, I believe I meant I you mentioned this to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the big thing I really saw with that was the limitation on the range, but we can definitely adjust to fix. Because I think it's like what 10 feet radius centered on the.
Yes. But what the spell doesn't specify that you need to be using them for the ability to activate.
Oh yeah, no,
so you
absolutely.
could just literally be carrying
Stack
them
a bunch
on
of-
yeah.
Yeah. No, I absolutely get where you're going with that. No, yeah.
And-
No, I'll see what I can come up with to keep it smooth. I'm gonna keep this. That's a big thing with me when it comes to like balance fixes, is keeping the spirit of what it can do without like diminishing it. So give me a little bit, and I'll figure out what I can figure out.
If I may, what I was thinking is either put a limit to it, like not being able to have more than 10 defenses with the same
like cap
thing.
it. Okay,
Yes,
I get
or
you.
making it per person. Because if you make it per
No,
person,
yeah, I like that too, because then it allows you to kind of spread it between the party and really bring it,
Yes,
you don't
exactly.
diminish the ability while still keeping it within the confines of like party scale.
especially
I can see
because
how that works.
You need the rare celestial metal, or the dying breath of a star, or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah,
to
it's
be
got
able
like
to
a
cast
little bit
it,
of a
which you can
quirky-
create with either Wish or the other version of Fabricate that I don't remember right now. And then again,
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Lions will probably not do it.
Yeah,
But other
no, I know
parties,
what you mean. Could potentially take advantage of it. No, yeah.
Emerald at level 20 could create 16 of them in 24 hours. So
No, this kind of information helps a lot because it allows us to kind of see the mechanical side
of
of
things.
like the push to its nth degree, and I that's because it's not wholly bad. That's not like the worst quirk that could exist in the system. Because of course, like believe me, some of these guys have tools that can still press through immunity bypasses in ways.
of course.
But to keep things simple and streamlined, I'll give it a look-see. Because those are really great ideas. Really, really good ideas.
Thank you. I also, and I already mentioned this to Maddie, but I'll mention it to you just because, you're taking mechanics right now. I'm trying to make an item, and I'll show you later, that helps you copy and multiply spells. So, for example, this would help for, let's say that you need to cover a big area with a type of shield and you don't know anything like that. Well, you use this item and then you cast Wall of Force. And instead of it being casting once, it casts a ton of them. I'll explain the item later.
No, I kind of get where you're going with that. An amplifier of sorts. It kind of expounds on the spell.
Yes, and I'm actually using soul diamonds, not soul diamonds, spell diamonds, as like the base for it, because whenever you see through a diamond, it like reflects and creates more reflections of the same light.
Yeah, the prismatic refraction. Yeah, no, I see where you're going with that. Oh, yeah, I'll give it a.
I'll send you the info later.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, give me that when you get the chance, because I'll just add it to my list. I got a to-do list.
Oh, don't worry.
Got a weekly to-do list. It helps me keep things in track.
Now that I'm on art, I also do. Don't worry. I get it.
Alright. Are we ready for recap?
Yes, sir.
Hit it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Last we left off our Lions of Fallstar. They had made their way back to the RRS conviction. Entering within and doing some minor investigation work with the dear friend of theirs, the Eye of the King. As they navigated the streets, eventually making it to the residence of Medicus Fallstar. Seeing that the front door seemingly was barricaded with some sort of anti-energy material, working together, they were able to bypass it and push through into the actual living space. As they made it in and searched the area, eventually finding a bookcase of sorts, investigating it, they found what seemed to be written accounts for everything that's almost ever noteworthy, at least, happened in the entirety of the Forest of White Trees since Medicus's rise to power. As they inspected these, they soon noticed the fact that this bookshelf hit a door behind it as they entered, finding cases and cases of these bookshelves on either end of a massively long hallway, stretching out far past where the walls of this building should end, in these almost branch-like formations, some older, somewhat newer. All these notes depicting the various events that could have possibly taken place, the various timelines that could have possibly taken place throughout the entirety of anything. And as they continued forward, eventually finding a final bookcase, as it seemingly popped itself open. This area, unlike the one previous, didn't seem to have been broken into. Entering within, found themselves surrounded on all sides by thousands, millions of suits of armor, stretching that same way that those bookshelves were. Variations of the armor that Medicus has worn. Some battered and beaten, some covered in blood, some in perfect shape. And at the very end of this gargantuan branching hallway was a very familiar suit, that of the usurper, with only the mask missing. Slowly they began to piece together exactly what this was. The usurper is Medicus Fallstar from another time, from another forest, from another forest of white trees, and this space existed outside that forest. This space held the histories of every forest that came before. The only remaining mark that they have on creation. This library of everything that ever was or could have possibly been. Deep down, they knew one thing for sure, that they needed to get this suit to Medicus. As they left, further investigating the main areas, finding what seemed to be some sort of MacGyver together puzzle that before his departure the late Emperor had set up. And breaking it down over quite a long period of time, they were able to find a hidden button that unlocked a room in the study of this house. Moving towards there and opening it up, they found the staff of Tempest, and as they touched it, entered within the Elysian fields and encountered Tempest, the long thought dead god of time for the Pantheon. As they discussed with him, questioning him about Abraxis and about everything that has transpired, they explained that Abraxis was a creature born with a lack of purpose, a lack of material to build from, a lack of the concept of creation, left in the dark by the actions of this very team so many years ago. Now, Father Creation has returned. And it must be the mortals that stop him. For if he wins, there will be no reset of the multiverse. The forest has no means to do so, as the World Seed was destroyed. But they have the same advantage that Abraxis and his Archons have, being overtures. That it's only up to them to choose whether everything lives or dies. And with that, they quickly left, gaining much of the information they needed and returning back to the conviction. The fight to come would be dangerous, and the meeting that was about to occur would be grand. As they entered within the meeting, speech after speech being given all across, as they themselves gave their speech. For eventually, a very familiar figure by the name of Nigel finally gave his. Starting off normal, as any other speech would have, before devolving, as it took on more sinister connotations, and he was using the exact same analogy that Tempest had just used but mere moments ago. A man in a cave. As slowly it dawned on everybody present that this was not Nigel, for they knew no Nigel, despite his familiarity and the false memories. This was Abraxis. The only time he would ever appear in person to the mortals. To his creations. That he was going to remake them into something new, since despite all the cycles that have occurred throughout all the iterations of the forest, through every timeline on every branch of every tree, they have not learned their lesson. And so, the experiment of creation would come to its conclusion with this final war. The War of Absolution. And as he dissipated, no power in this multiverse strong enough to stop him, not Sanguinius, not the children of creation, and not the Scarlet King. Quickly, the entirety of this coalition of creation made their way towards their battle stations to face off against the Archons and champions of Abraxis in the field of battle and stop the end of everything. And as you leave the plaza, nearly pushed out by the sheer amount of people attempting to make their way towards their designated locations to command their troops to mobilize and move, you see a figure begin to approach you as smaller figures run past him, and you bear witness to this figure. This is the son of Sanguinius Apollyon. As he approaches, a case in hand, as he hands it over to Reiko. Place these in your ear, and I apologize in advance for what you're about to experience.
Whatever may you mean.
You'll see.
Tilts his head.
What the hell are we doing now?
As kind of look inside the case, there's these small little black squares inside, rectangles, no bigger than your thumbprint. Little probes sticking out the sides, much like a tick. Kind of looks at Shikage, where your ear would be. That works too.
He's got no.
No headless.
With that, Rick will start handing out the earpieces to each party member present.
As one by one you receive these earpieces, placing them within your ear, as you feel it kind of latch on to your inner ear canals, or I guess in your case, Shikage, your mask.
I was thinking along the lines of he would attempt to stick it on his open spinal column.
That works too.
Attach it to your nervous system directly.
Yeah,
As long as it gets into your nervous system.
You see the flames dim as much as it can, almost transparent, but still there. And he reaches in, just places it gently.
Connects it to like an ox.
As you kind of place these in, and your vision goes out for a moment.
Oh, I'm dead.
Before it suddenly comes back, and you see a figure in front of you who wasn't there before, kind of leaning his, resting his arm, kind of with a lean on Apollyon's shoulder.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
All right, lions, circle up in eyes front.
Yeah.
Name's Johnny Silverhand. Yeah, that one. You've heard the stories. Most of them are wrong. The good ones are legal. And the truest ones got somebody's logo stamped over them. Now, I want to preface. I don't salute, I don't chance, and I sure as hell ain't gonna meow or bark.
Didn't he just do that?
Just a little.
No, you pussycat freak. Medicus Fallstar told me to give you a pep talk. I ain't gonna give you no pep talk. If you want a pep talk, you better go find a fucking recruitment poster. You want results. Well, you're looking at him. The Emperor, both to my surprise and Apollyon's over here, placed me in charge of your war front. For what reason? I don't know. This is the same guy that makes you people meow. But he's tossing you straight to the bleeding edge. With Archons on the field, Heavens and Riot cops are in bright armor, perfect smiles, and kill quotas. But as I've heard, you've broken gods with uglier habits and better PR. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, kinda.
Just another day.
Not necessarily, but
Before I continue, can one of you smoke a cigarette?
oh, I don't.
What's a cigarette?
Like on your behalf?
I am linked into your brains. I feel everything that you feel, and I want to feel a fucking nicotine rush before I continue this goddamn monologue.
I could try it.
We're connected to our.
I'm gonna.
I'm in your fucking heads.
What's the
feel
matter?
You see
violated.
Pagliacci slowly putting a cigarette to his lips. You don't even know where the fuck he got them from, but he's got
I
one.
know when you're sad.
Right now, and then
I know
Sasha
when you've been
slaps it.
good and bad. I know when you got a fucking boner. I'm in your goddamn heads. You understand?
Oh, so you're a perverted
Krampus.
Santa Claus. Got
I'm
it.
like a fucked up metalhead, perverted Santa Claus, yeah.
Ugh, I hate that. That is kind of weirdly hot. Whatever. Continue.
He's so cool.
No, please.
Is
don't
this
give
what
me
a
that.
rock star looks like?
Please don't.
Yeah, you don't want to be like that, man. Please don't.
I don't know, but I like
But
the
I
arm.
really do.
Oh God.
You have such a bright future ahead of you.
I'm
Don't-
like
don't tell
the
me-
cool uncle you never met because your parents wanted you to not take after him. That's exactly what the fuck I am, Pagliacci.
I don't.
That's
think-
like my Uncle
Silver hand
Zoli.
and not silver arm though. Your whole arm's silver.
Fuck yeah, it is. And that guy's made out of wood. What's the fucking difference if you can get the fucking job done? And we're gonna get the job done. You wanna know how we're gonna get the fucking job done?
Killing.
We're gonna do a lot more than killing. We're gonna blow shit up. Mission priority number 1 isn't the Archons. It's blowing up every last motherfucker that sided with them. And then blowing up the Archons.
Question.
It's kind of funny.
Can we blow up some more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we speak, I have several thermonuclear arcade world busters loading up on your goddamn ships. Apparently, the Lion's got a goddamn blank check. So I'm using all of that check to pack as many weapons of mass destruction as I possibly can into your fleet.
I don't think you can use up a.
We're gonna
Check, but we can
atomize
try.
them.
Got it.
No.
We're gonna make the government pray that I don't add as many zeros as they're worth to your blank check.
No, Mr.
Is this-
Silverhand. I do
is
have a
this good for
question
people?
for you.
Yes, the old one.
So, you are packing our shit full of explosives.
You're
So
damn
much, we can
right.
destroy an entire planet, right?
Oh, I could destroy an entire block of trees.
Now,
They're gonna be
What
making
is
a
an
new class of super weapon called a tree buster after what we do.
and what if someone makes one of those bombs explode while we're transporting it?
It ain't our problem. We're all fucking dead.
I beg to differ, good sir.
Ah.
No, you got a point.
Don't get me wrong. I am great at defending. I don't think I can protect us from all of that.
I'm sure we can deal with the bickering in the Elysian fields after the fact.
You know, I don't know if there's anything past it, but if there is anything past that, I think we'll get there because I don't think there's a bigger way to die.
Yeah.
This is like. Can we look the ships from here?
You can't see him from here now. You're inside of the conviction.
Got it. Like, don't get me wrong.
You ever
but
see that movie 2001 Space Odyssey?
I've heard of it.
Well, you could think of me as your Hal. And instead of going to like Europa or some shit, we're going to the fucking moon for sure. The moon that these Archons stole from us.
We're going to the moon?
Well, you're gonna see the moon up and close, because that damn thing's apparently using it as a mace.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, they're what now?
One of these archons is throwing suns around and using planetary bodies as weapons. Our first tasking is to kill that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It really just it goes right at the big guy, huh?
Oh. Ain't you the big bad lions?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Allium could take him by himself, ain't that right, buddy? Punches your shoulder.
Totally, yeah. I'm gonna hide behind Pagliacci just a little bit. Totally, yep.
As I understand it, you're the motherfuckers who killed Father Creation, right?
What?
Interesting take.
I'm gonna look at everyone. Was I there when that happened?
I mean, some could.
Oh, that was after a lot of us. He points to Reiko.
Oh, thanks,
He
buddy.
did it.
I feel the love.
Yeah.
Love you too, Reiko.
Yeah. Deadheart was telling me about that shit at his casino.
Oh my god,
You
that's
some
why
bad
you do sound like him.
motherfuckers.
Oh my god. Is that motherfucker still alive?
Oh, you're damn right.
Why isn't he fucking here?
You wanna know why he ain't here?
He's fucking gambling, getting high, getting drunk, like he always does.
Bingo. Yeah.
Just playing bingo.
That's what I want to do. I want to get high and drunk and play fucking bingo. But I've been stuck with a bunch of sad sack little pussycats like you. So I'm gonna get my high off the bloodshed you're gonna do on my behalf. Do you understand me, soldier?
Okay.
Yeah.
You ain't in the government's military no more. You're in my military. We don't play no national anthems. You want to hear what we fucking play?
Freebird?
We play some fucking samurai.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You say yeah an awful lot.
So is this like just playing in our heads?
Yep. Shaking your eardrums. Everyone else around you is going about their day.
Meanwhile, we're fucking talking to this guy that doesn't exist.
Could you please lower the bass? I may not be a being of humanity, but my eardrums still hurt.
Why are you talking about fish?
Fish.
Got a problem with my music.
No, not with the. Oh, the bass. Sorry, the bass. It's just I didn't know that my eardrums could vibrate.
No. This is only 1% of what you're gonna hear. Yeah.
For the love of the gods.
As he kind of takes a drag of his like virtual cigarette. Whoever's got the cigarette in their hand right now, your body's acting by itself as it takes a drag.
Wait, can Chikage slap it before it even reaches their lips?
You roll sleight of hand.
Actually, yeah, just. Ooh.
As you kind of slap it to the ground, Silver Hands kind of falls to the ground too. You got a fucking issue.
Alright, let the man take his cig, okay? It can't be that bad.
I'm already fucking dead, man.
Yeah, but
Anyone
the
else
guy you're
feels-
using to smoke your cigarette isn't.
He's immortal or a robot or something. Y'all got
There,
plot
he's a
armor.
real boy, I'll have you know.
Oh, that's really fucking boring if that's the case.
I'm a real boy.
Whoever told you that's a goddamn liar, kid. You gotta learn to live in your own skin and not the skin that they tell you to live in. You gotta forge your rebel path, you understand?
But I don't have skin, really.
Exactly. You got tin, metal, and wood, like fucking Pinocchio. Own it.
I don't think he gets it.
That's not a win in battle, bud.
Yeah.
No giving a slur to puppets.
Nah, I think I get it. I think I get it.
Oh no.
Huh?
Yeah.
Sasha
I
lives
lost
in horror.
everything.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Gotta pay the
Holly actually might
price.
imprint on him.
Why does he give off weirdly 80s
Listen.
rocker vibes, but at the same time like cyberpunk vibes?
Listen, Pinocchio.
Kind of the gist.
Listen. You won't be like your big brother, Calistro. You won't be like him. You won't be a wolf in sheep's clothing. A lion. I'll tell you what you gotta do, kid. You gotta use that ability, that metal in your veins. You gotta chrome the fuck up. You gotta go cyber psycho on these motherfuckers.
What do
I
you
know
mean?
about
from,
that.
What is cyber psycho?
What do I mean, like your arm?
I could do that.
Your whole fucking body.
Don't
Wait,
tell
you
him
do
to go
that?
cyber psycho. Are you crazy?
Wait, hold on. You can do that?
I'm both worried and also confused.
I'm intrigued.
I tend to get yelled at when I do it. People don't like it. It's messy.
Fuck what the people think.
Yeah. Fuck what they think.
Oh god, no.
You know what? It sounds like a good idea.
Uh-oh, it's
Whose side
happening,
are
guys.
you?
Hey, look. That man's got a cool arm and sunglasses, okay? Clearly he knows what he's talking about.
Do you know the amount of people we've known with cool arms and sunglasses?
You think for a moment and realize if he's Silas Quinn's son, this is a bit of a trend.
Yeah.
True.
I drink for that. So, apart from you putting the gods known amount of things in our ship, what else are we supposed to do in this exact moment?
We're gonna get you up to your fucking ship, and we're going straight in.
Got it.
Wait, hold on. You
Then
said
we can
cyber
blow him
here?
to hell.
Yeah, to fucking hell.
Start talking like him.
Yeah, I don't think I like this. For
Wait, you said
Pagliacci.
we can chrome up, though. Is that something we can do?
Oh, I'll fucking make sure of it.
I want a
Oh,
cool
God.
arm. Pretty cool.
Already having this physical form takes a shit ton on a toll on me, so I guess.
All right, Nepo baby. As he turns towards Apollyon, beam us the fuck up. Apollyon is so fucking over it. As in this flash, you all disappear. Before making your way towards the command section. As You enter. I look around. It's very familiar. Very, it's in a good state, surprisingly. As... Oh god, how do you even pronounce his fucking name again?
Oogada boogada.
Walulu?
Walulu.
Is Walulu.
That's it.
Yeah, I think it's
As
Bululu.
you start to see what the first mate there, as he kind of looks over. It's like, oh, it's very good that you've all made it.
Didn't expect we would.
Glad nonetheless. Your troops are awaiting your command to move towards the orbital substation. The defense platform.
How many troops?
We are currently at full manning plus 100 million more.
Not too shabby. Could probably do something with that, right?
Yes, Sanguinius is additionally going to be augmenting our fleet with his own units.
Do we gotta have him on here?
Yeah, with the mention of his name, he rolls his eyes.
I'm afraid so. He's going to be joining us for the crossing, as well as Gorlamund. I tempted to
Oh, him again.
I'm sorry.
not have them.
Who's
Gorlamund.
fucking joining us?
Can we kill him?
We're in a truce, sadly.
If you kill him, the truce falls apart, sadly. I would encourage accidents to happen, personally.
So if nobody knows he's dead, I'm fine with that.
Who the
guys.
fuck is this old fuck? Tell him to get out of my way.
He's not on your way.
You literally don't.
I
have
just
a
don't like
body.
the way he fucking looks. As he kind of walks past him.
Anyone else thinks he's a you know what? Never mind.
Mind you, he knows your thoughts, by the way.
I know.
Enough said.
Yeah, there's nothing left to fucking read, though. It's like TV static.
You're so lucky that I left my void form for this.
Ha! I don't even know what the fuck that means. As he begins clicking at the consoles.
I swear to God, sometimes I miss being a cosmic horror.
I'm sorry you have to hear my thoughts.
Hey, at least he can keep you company.
Don't worry, they're just a bit fucking one note.
Fair enough.
Garlic bread and fucking Vicky hentai, weirdo.
No. He's lying.
Please never link that to me. I will destroy my own brain.
She may have been a traitor, but she was pretty hot.
Pagliacci, no. Swear to God, bro. Pagliacci, how old are you? Are you like a teenager now?
That'd be weird.
Wait,
Let's see.
I mean, I just want to know if your hormones going on down there.
I'm about, if memory's right, and then the astral collapse, I'm about 1,482 years old.
Oh, well, that's not that bad.
Visibly looks shocked and takes
how
a
long
step
has this
back.
party been together?
This specific one?
Yeah, when the new group form, I forgot.
A couple of months in game time.
All right, so I'm like not even a year old yet.
You're a baby.
Do you announce that?
Johnny can hear it.
Just quietly.
I'm the only normal person here.
All right.
Get your hands off him, Johnny. He's a minor.
Who's giving the goddamn speech? I got the fucking intercom set up to every single ship, all of Sanguinius' ships, all of Gorlamun's ships. Who's giving the fucking speech, or am I gonna give the fucking speech?
I don't think you should give the speech. I really don't think you should give the speech.
Oh, I'm gonna give a
I don't know if you
speech.
should even be in our heads.
Just before or after.
Oh god. Why are there so many speeches lately? We just fucking gave one.
Because these motherfuckers didn't hear it.
I need to remind you that we are the face of it all. We are the PR team at this point.
Yeah, if you send them into battle and you don't even give them a fucking speech, they're gonna fucking kill you. They're gonna turn on you. They're gonna go insane. They're just gonna fucking kill you.
That command has to deal with, not us.
You ever hear the term kill your masters? That applies to fucking lion prides too. They kill the weak ones at the top.
I have a question, Mehdi. With the change of ability you gave me, can I also give the critical hits, or the natural 20s, however you want to call them, to ability throws, or only to attacks?
What does it specify?
The things that you never really specified me. It was only I could turn dices from whatever is into critical. And I could do it.
That's buried in like thousands of pages of notes. You're gonna have to send it to me.
Yeah, I'll look for it, don't worry.
Okay.
All right.
I got something. How long a speech we need? Is it long speech? short
Fucking
speech?
hurry it up. The longer we take, the stronger they are.
Fine. All right, I'm gonna say it. This thing on.
It's fucking on and you look like an idiot.
All right. My name is Allium, a lion of Fallstar. And today, we march not into comfort, but into chaos. Not into safety, but into the storm. The battles ahead are uncharted. The enemies ahead are unknown to us. They have magic and weapons born of madness and of destruction. But little do they know, so do we. Our weapons have been forged through multiple battles, through fighting for what we believe in, through our losses and through our victories. We have tempered our spirits, showing that every scar we have is proof that we have dealt with worse than them and lived. New threats mean new battles. These new battles, they mean new victories. And victory, damn it, is what we do best. Remember this. The unknown does not frighten us. We are the unknown. They do not know what they are challenging. We are the storm that arrives in silence and leaves only echoes. When they raise their weapons and their banners, we will raise our will. And when they destroy worlds and hide behind them, we'll burn paths straight through them. This is evolution. The moment where all that we have endured will become our new power. So raise your heads, ignite your hearts, look forward, not with fear, but with hunger. For beyond it lies the future. And they will remember who came for them.
Damn.
Guess that was good enough.
As the entirety of the fleet ignites all of their engines at once and begins to go through that wall you see very much in front of you, that is the veil. As you begin to approach it, it gets closer and closer before you find yourself on the other side of it. And in all directions, there is war. Thousands and thousands, millions of ships fighting in atmosphere, on the ground. You see, seems to be on the oceans below. It's all out warfare. You see creatures begin to rampage through. You see entire arcs be hit by massive dragons, larger than you've ever seen. As you continue through, and it's chaos. You see the cities below in flames. The military powers struggling against each other. You watch as your fleet is almost doing the equivalency of like drive-bys as they go past certain battles that are over major cities, sending out different weapon platforms. As you watch Silverhand kind of lift his fingers to one ear. Is the fucking thing ready? Yeah. As you continue moving forward, off in the distance on the horizon itself, you can see the orbital platform hovering hundreds of miles above the ground. These two halo-like structures around one that looks like some sort of rod. So you all see this, and the scenes slowly creep closer. As they do. All right. All right. How many ships do you have total?
You mean the Pride or?
Yeah.
History check?
Yeah. I guess.
Oh,
I myself don't actually know.
so this ship alone has 500k.
500k?
500,000 people on it.
No, I did understood that. I was making a reference.
2, 14, 24, 36, 42. 42 ships in the Pride.
Yeah. That's a couple hundred of these big bombs. I need something from you guys.
Listening.
I need you to tell everybody to aim at that orbital platform.
We gotta shoot that orbital platform out of the sky.
Do you give the order?
Yeah.
Just like that.
I'm so sorry. I got a little bit lost. What orbital platform?
The one that you've been traversing to the space station?
Got it. Question: do we know if there's people from our side in there?
Nope. You don't know.
I made the circus when we all met with the people in the when we had like the meeting with all of the other groups and all of the other people working there. Is anyone from my circus inside there?
You've never been to this orbital platform.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, when I'm at the circus stays, and if I get nearby them, I can know where they are.
Yeah, they're not here. This is just an orbital platform.
Perfect. That's the only thing that I wanted to know. Sure, go ahead. I have no idea what.
Could we get a reason?
I put a shit ton of world busters in your cannons.
Okay.
So we can blow them sky high.
Shoot that thing out of the sky. I mean, he's a man true to his word. He did say he wanted to blow shit up.
That is fair.
That is correct.
Gotta say I respect it.
Okay then.
Sure.
Let's do it.
As you watch all the cannons kind of turn and lock towards this massive orbital platform. For some reason my file explorer is crashing. Give me a second. I gotta restart it.
Like we are crashing this orbital.
Okay, that's good. As you proceed closer to it, you see several things occur at once. As across the ship, first you feel the giant cannons letting loose. And as those fire out, you see two very distinct things out in front of you. One, there seems to be a massive trading vessel drifting very close to the orbital platform. And second, you kind of spot two figures out there as you take a better look at what you're seeing, there's two Archons. As they seemingly are drifting around that one ship that is approaching dangerously close.
Well, isn't that fun?
Does the ship have any like symbolism on them that depicting which party or faction they come from?
No, it just
And
looks like a
as,
trade vessel.
Polyarch is going to immediately attempt to use his comlink to hail their frequency and see who's on the ship.
Is there anyone of my circus in that vessel?
Nope, nobody of your circus is anywhere around.
Attention, trade vessel. A heavy ordnance is about to be discharged in your area. You are moving into danger close. State
You
your
hear
affiliation.
the radio come on. As it does, it sounds like arguing. Before eventually you hear a voice kind of get on the radio.
What's this?
This is Pagliacci of the Lions of Fallstar. Identify yourself.
This is Aegis, Chief.
Uh-oh. 1 second. Pagliacci immediately redirects the hail to Reiko.
Oh.
Rico, you got this.
Wait, what? He takes it. Hello?
This is Aegis, Chief. What is going on?
Well, currently you're surrounded by two Archons. Yeah. Do you have any escape pods? I recommend using.
Yes, we have been fighting these Archons for the past few hours.
Oh. What can you tell us about them? Weaknesses, strengths.
Well, I don't think it really matters.
What matters to us? We're fucking
I think they
fighting
just
now.
need to get the hell out of Dodge.
As you kind of wait for a response, it's just cutting in and out as you're hearing.
Why do people walk like that?
How close is the ship, and how quickly will it crash with ours?
As you watch the rockets getting closer, you watch as the ship crashes into one of the halo rings around the actual vehicle, or around the orbital platform, and pieces of the ship kind of break off and pieces of the orbital platform go flying out as these two Archons kind of twist their ways around both the space station and seems to be the actual vehicle itself. As you get to watch these jettison pods kind of go flying outwards. As they do, they kind of strike into the hull of the orbital space station, and as they strike, you realize your escape pods. As the ship's giving no hail, but it's on this course that's kind of forward. If it wasn't about to hit the oncoming fire, it would slam directly into your ship.
Oh god.
As this derelict freighter begins to move in front. As you hear Johnny, no, what the fuck? Oh!
What happened, bro?
look out the fucking window! As you see the first one impact into the ruins, and it sets off this chain reaction. As this chain reaction sets off, you just hear these shocks shaking through the ship as each one of these bombs strikes into each other's like blast radius, igniting itself. As you watch pretty much a brand new sun appear over the Pantheon.
Wait,
Are they dead?
Uh-oh.
wait.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Ask
So
them for their. Ask for someone's full name.
Wait, so I did raise my hand prior
sorry.
to contact. Oh no, not. I wasn't trying to cut you off. I never did, but
No, it's okay. Go on.
so we're pretty much hearing now that there are friendlies in the crossfire, correct?
Yep.
You know, no better time. I'm going to speed up. I'm just gonna use my boots.
There's a sun between you and the space station.
I was kind of intending to do it prior to collision, but
Yeah, it was retroactive. He did have his hand raised before the whole thing actually happened.
Okay, how are you gonna go across space?
with all the new stuff that Silas Quinn has supplied me.
If I may, can I get the name of either of all of them?
Their radio frequency is down. The ship that they were hailing you from is destroyed.
Great.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
So am I able to act upon the time prior to explosion or no?
Depends what you're trying to do. Because those bombs are already in motion.
I'm stopping time. Okay. Do I see like a chain of jumps between each like missile? Could I like land on one of them and then keep running and then jump to another until I reach the ship?
You want to jump missile to missile to the ship?
While time is stopped. Yeah.
Because they've already jettisoned from the ship onto the actual. You can get on the ship, but you won't be able to do much.
So,
Oh,
if
yeah,
I may
go.
help, I am a teleporter. That's like one of my main things. Also, my armor does allow me to move even if time stopped. So if you need help, I can just bring you back. You can just.
I think I could figure out a way to get back pretty easily. Only problem is, okay, so then you not. Is there anybody else not frozen in
time
time?
framed? Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it just us two right now?
I don't know if anyone else has something about it.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right. I think it's fine to get to where. Yeah, to get to the. As long as I can get into the ship and start tagging people.
There's no one in the ship.
Found it.
Oh.
In the freighter ship, there's no one. Everyone jettisoned from what you saw onto the actual orbital platform.
Okay, I think I'm misunderstanding the situation then.
Okay, so they collided with the orbital platform. As they did, they jettisoned off. Now the ship, because it collided, is heading in your direction in front of all the missiles. The ship is far away from the orbital platform now.
Oh, okay, but the problem is the ship is in between us and where the missiles are gonna collide.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
okay, and it's en route to colliding with us.
If it hits the missiles, there's going to be no ship to collide with you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And just to confirm, no one in the ship right now of the people that we contacted, right?
Not that you know of. You're getting no hails back.
I mean, the problem is also we're shooting missiles at the fucking orbital platform. That's what we were
Correct.
aiming at originally, right?
Yeah, that's
Son of a bitch. Oh my god.
Let me go ahead. Oh. Sorry, glitched. I don't know if I can teleport something that big.
Can I? So that ship's gonna block all the rockets. Can I? How massive is this ship?
Several miles. And it's full
Several
thrusters right
miles?
now.
Let me go ahead and just check the teleport spell right now.
Is there a large number of missiles being like directed at the ship?
300, roughly.
That's. I mean, it's doable, but it's unrealistic. Ugh. Okay, I think the ship is a bust. I say just go. I say just. We try to save the people that we shot up to the.
Wait, you said that the Aegis were there, right?
At least one, from what you heard.
Were the Aegis also at the meeting where we were, giving the information of the...
You don't recall there were probably thousands of people in that room.
Oh, no, I am asking because I circused everyone in the room. That's why I'm asking.
No, this Aegis was not at that meeting.
Okay. Then I have no direct contact with them. Yeah, that is the thing that we could do. And we have no more contact with them right now, right?
No contact.
Do we know where they were contacting us from?
Ship.
You know the ship? Somewhere on the ship?
Does the tech life help in this situation?
What's your range on detect life?
I have a range of minimum 500 feet.
No.
For all of my spells.
It's like miles long, right?
The ship itself is miles long. The ship itself is hundreds of miles from you.
Okay, I'm willing to burn all my action charges and staminas for this. Let's say.
No, you don't need to. I can give you a lot of things. I just need to know exactly what we can do or not.
Okay, my train of thought is, so one, the ship is kind of a bust. So long as we can get people off of it. Here, I'll send the item, because I can basically kidnap them if they miss the DC. Because I'm pretty sure it's like did I not send? There we go. And I can essentially kidnap them into the ethereal plane. And then leave the ethereal plane back on our ship, and they'll just all fucking like pop out.
Yeah, I was thinking of.
Do you remember what was
doing
stated
teleport
about
like 100 times.
Teleports and planes while in Abraxis' territory?
Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, teleportation is.
We're doing this old school.
I mean,
for how long can you time stop?
1 round. So we'll put in quotes 6 seconds.
Do you think
it's 60 seconds, so a minute?
Do you think in 60 seconds you would be able to find?
I could potentially launch you there with kinetic energy.
I'm confident I could make it there because I have. Let's see.
A ton of extra actions.
I do. I have. I'll find it. I have something that lets me turn my jump into, or my move speed into my jump distance. If I could fucking find it. God damn it.
I think, guys, that they may have majority jettisoned off the ship to make
I
for
think the
the
ship
orbital
is fine, but-
platform. I think the ship isn't really the issue, and if the ship is on a course for the missiles and the missiles are on a course for the orbital platform, then technically it's saving itself in a way, because the ship's going to detonate maybe enough of the salvo to prevent it from. Because remember, he said there won't be a ship, right?
Yeah.
I think the ship's a lost cause. I think if it
Well,
does,
yeah, I'm sure the ship is a lost cause. That's
You know
how
what I mean?
Well, it's just
leaning
more, I
towards
think,
it
of
at the
getting
end
the
of it.
Aegis unit. Would
and
not hurt.
to that end, yeah, we definitely want to claim Chief if we can. But I'm thinking that it seems the best way to go about that is to land on the platform ourselves and go get him. Since teleportation
Yeah,
isn't really an option, and the ship isn't really our priority at the moment. If we're trying to give cover, you know what I mean, and to make sure the orbital platform goes down, landing on it is the only like logical conclusion, I guess, the quickest, if that makes sense.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's the best play.
Yeah, let it play out.
So what do you guys say? Land on the base?
Well, we'll see if it
Smash and
survives.
grab?
Because
I
we
have-
sent a lot of missiles, didn't we? All right.
I have one last question. Are the missiles like the type of missile that just goes directly in a line of sight, or is it the ones that like redirect if they're made to move?
You wouldn't know.
Okay. Then I don't know. You guys choose what to do.
Honestly, I say we let it explode because it's gonna explode either way. If the space station's still up, we check out the space station. If not, c'est la vie.
We go as is. All right. Well, then we'll just wait out the duration of the time stop. After
Play some cards.
glancing at the situation, it's a lost cause. I'm not gonna try to retcon and get my stack back.
Multiple things happen at once. The explosion goes off. Ships eviscerated. A bunch of world busters over the Pantheon explode. As the fireball flings outwards, you watch as the shields on the ship itself quickly tint in order to not make your eyes burn out of their sockets.
I like to imagine there's a little kid looking up at a cloud, and all he sees is a literal sun appear out of nowhere. Ah!
As the explosion implodes on itself and then back out. From the center of the explosion, the ship is gone, eviscerated into ash, as the electrical shock from so many world busters detonating this high up in atmosphere, with this much eldritch and arcana in the air, you watch as all the ship systems disable. As you feel your connection to the weave temporarily cut out. So the fireball eventually implodes into nothing. You see the two Archons kind of walking or floating towards where the ship once was. Behind them, you spot the orbital platform. The energy, the sheer blast wave, is pushing the orbital station out of orbit as it begins to free fall, albeit slow because it's still technically in orbit, but in a descent orbit down onto the planet. As you watch the screens around you kind of begin to light up, as some analysts on your ship have already predicted where it's going to crash. Right in the center of Omen.
Well, we gotta fix that.
As you kind of look at the armaments of the orbital platform, you kind of see a quick description about what the orbital platform is primarily used for. As you look, it's used for counter battery from orbit and orbital airstrikes, rods from God, nuclear weapons from space, beams of energy. One of the only remaining machines in the Regicide's purview that had any form of hard light in it. If that thing as is lands on the projected path, the entire continent of Omen is destroyed.
And with that projected flight path, I imagine there's also a time in which it is projected to crash.
1 hour.
Well, let's go, guys.
Yeah, really.
Time to waste them.
Between you and that orbital platform is 2 Archons.
I mean,
Shit.
you wanted to blow shit up, you blew shit up.
More missiles.
Pagliacci materializes Stan over his shoulder in the form of the twin scissors.
Let's go hunt ourselves an Archon.
I don't know if we got time for that.
Well, it's not a matter of time. They're between us and that platform. We don't get rid of them. We don't get on the platform.
It's fair.
And I don't think they're gonna invite us over for tea or anything like that.
No, it would have been too easy if they did, right?
Still got Flavor Town?
The scissors shift into the shotgun. He cocks it.
I got a plan. Hey, Johnny, do we have any dragon scale?
I mean, I just used it all, to be honest.
That was all of it? There's none
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
Not very useful on the materials there.
Well, typically a 300 world busters are enough to kill something like this, but I guess something like this has never been seen before. But fuck me, I guess, whatever.
I think the mistake was trying to use everything at once.
Go bit by bit, they have a time to reconstitute themselves. You've seen the fucking gods and shit. Gotta kill them all at once.
I
Well, what
wager
do we
that
got
at
left?
least hurt a little bit. If we're gonna fight them, there's no better time than now, while they're still healing from that blast.
Yep, I guess so.
Great. What artillery do we still have left on the Pride?
I mean, basic cannon batteries, right? He's kind of looks to Walulu. Walulu kind of looks towards the screens. Yes, we currently seem to have all of our basic armaments. Those are special payloads, so we should be able to hold a fight.
All right, I guess we're fighting then.
Conjuncturally, the Dorm Vindicta, they are with us, yes? What is their firepower, or did you use that as well?
They're not here yet, sir.
Kind of takes a deep breath and just whispers, fuck.
Do we have any suicide ships?
The suicide ships? No.
Damn.
And like above table, these motherfuckers are like planetary in size, yeah.
Matter of perspective.
Oh.
These things don't have a size.
I'm gonna be real, guys. The red one's kind of hot in a weird way.
Alim, you are not going to crack it, okay? Anyways. How about we just set, or literally just set barrages at timed intervals so we don't get caught in the crossfire. So they provide support while we face it, I guess, fisticuffs is the best way to put it.
Actually, question for you. Is there any shooting stars nearby? Or meteors of any sort?
Yeah, there is one. He points to the end of one of their flails.
Oh my god. Can
There's
you
no
check the
shooting
vicinity
stars in the
if there's any
sky.
gas structures moving?
To kind of run the computations. I mean, one of the analysts kind of looks up. There's like millions of things falling from atmosphere at any given second.
What's something that's close and fast?
There's
Stealth ship.
shrapnel from the orbital platform.
What are you planning?
I have an idea.
You like to share with the class, buddy?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a shower. I'll be back.
I'm sorry?
At
Can I
this point,
summon
I
my
don't caution it.
Can I summon my 5 Echo clones?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna summon all 5 of them to go out there and attempt to get hit by the shrapnel, but hit it with the bat. Try to capture as much of the blast as I possibly can.
The orbital space station is behind the Archons. The shrapnel is heading towards the Archons. You'd have to get behind the Archons to do something like that.
That's no.
You can send them behind the Archons if you want and see what happens, but
Sure, ain't nothing good gonna happen.
I mean, even if one gets through, they can start taking the explosives off the space station.
That is fair. I guess I can try it. Doesn't hurt.
Also, as long as them getting quite literally obliterated doesn't harm you in any way, then
No, it doesn't. All right, I guess I'm gonna send them. See if any of them get through. I doubt it, but you never know.
additionally, it
All right.
reduces their strength.
as you send your clones moving behind the Archons, Neither of the Archons do anything. As you see through the vision of your clones, these Archons are as tall as, from your point of view, the Spire of Fallstar.
Holy shit.
As you gain
Fucking
distance, the perspective is almost changing. From where you're floating now, it seems like they're maybe 10 feet tall, but substantially closer. The perspective of looking at an Archon is very confusing. As you approach one of the shrapnel, and it strikes you, or rather your bat. Sword? Yeah.
Sword, yeah.
As you absorb that kinetic energy into it.
Just keep collecting every piece I can. Just keep it going. I need as much juice as we can get.
So you watch these clones kind of jump from piece to piece, striking them. There are a great deal of pieces. Some of them slip by, but much of the larger ones that hold the most kinetic energy, you're able to hit.
All right. Time to combine them all together. See how this goes.
You kind of combine back with your clones, and all that kinetic energy is now stored into one sword.
All right, I'm going to turn it into a spear.
As you form it into the shape of a spear, it begins to formulate in your hand. What do you do with the spear?
Light Fang Barrage.
As you send this flying out, as it pelts through atmosphere, as it begins to burn the distant oxygen molecules up here, before striking directly into the chest of this one. As it kind of doesn't necessarily notice the spear in its chest for a few moments before it takes a look down as it reaches one of its hands out and kind of accidentally taps the spear as it looks down at it. Spear phases through its body as it begins to free fall. And you hear this sound, even though you're way up here, sound doesn't travel properly. Almost like a string just got snapped. As the thing looks at you, you can feel it. Almost as if an animal is looking at you with a bombastic side eye. Almost as if someone is saying in the back of your head, really? As you watch this tendrilled flail come out, and you see the Pantheon's second moon, Lua, at the end of it. And just as quickly as it was hanging in front of it, you watch it be whipped backwards. And like the orbit around the Pantheon itself, except it's tied upon a flesh string. Instead of a Pantheon, it's an Archon. The moon's orbiting around towards your face. This moon, compared to its body, looks like a normal flail, but as it comes closer, either it's increasing in size, or that's just a fucking moon.
Well, shit. Anyone else got any other bright plans?
Carve it up until it's dead?
Now's a good time.
All right.
Sorry, could you repeat the anyone else can what?
Anyone else got any bright plans?
How big is our ship?
How big?
Yeah.
It's like 50 miles long.
That might be a little bit too much.
I'm gonna hop out in front of the ship to try to avoid it from hitting the ship.
It's kind of too late.
Okay. Emergency cast. Wall of Force. And I'm gonna put 10 in total, one in front of the other.
Okay.
It's a moon.
It's Wall of Force. No physical thing should be able to pass it.
Yeah, are Archons physical?
True.
The moon.
Or do you want me to melt it? I could try that.
The moon?
Just trying to use its own gravity to get us out of the way.
If anyone has
The moon.
super speed, light speed maybe? Could we skedaddle?
Does the moon hit you?
No.
Yo,
Shut the fuck up.
A 1 million nat 20 does not hit you. The moon misses you. A celestial body that states that it cannot miss.
No, bro, no.
Well, teleportation's not on the table.
Yeah, instead of the wall.
It begins to make a sun in its hand.
I think we need to send something out with a bit of mass.
Wait,
How are you feeling after 100,000 True Eldritch?
I think dead. I need a word.
I mean, it's your clone. It's okay.
Yeah, the Echo clone is he's gone. Just eviscerated from life.
Just got hit with that.
Yeah, it's huffing baby.
Freaking. You know,
So I guess,
technically, he could have done this, but I have a feeling he would have done nothing.
It doesn't specify that it needs to be a. It doesn't specify that it needs to be a certain size of attack.
That is true.
Parry the moon.
It is
The whole move.
Parry the moon.
Pagliacci is going to rush as close as he can, as quickly as he can, to one of the consoles, launch his puppet string, and attempt to override the controls so that he can divert the course of the ship and try his damnedest to move us out of the way.
I am
If
gonna try
teleportation
to,
ain't an option, the only thing we really can do is move the ship and attempt to reposition.
Yeah.
As the
I'm gonna get on
thrusters
the side of the
activate,
ship where the moon's gonna hit. I have one last thing that might help. That's a big fucking might.
You can't block the moon.
Who said anything about blocking it?
Yeah, it's not blocking it.
It's not.
We got anybody to command the Archon drop weapon?
Where the fuck is it?
Disarm it.
If I meteor swarm it enough times, do you think I can destroy it?
Or do you add more debris to his moon?
I am gonna do my Blackstone Knuckles, I guess. This is the one chance we're gonna get, guys. If this doesn't work, I think we're screwed. I'm gonna use its legendary effect, which makes it absorb an unlimited amount of kinetic energy. We get one dodge, I think, out of this, and then we're screwed.
what ability you're using?
Blackstone Knuckles, legendary effect, Blackstone Requiem.
Paste that in chat real quick.
Yep.
You're going to punch the moon?
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I got nothing better to think about. We send it. We fucking.
And this
ball.
is you, not your clone? Going in front of the moon, punching it.
Well, if it gets too close to the ship, yeah. If there's no other fucking option, I'd prefer not to have to punch the fucking moon. But if I must,
The DM goes, "Do you really want to do this?"
I don't want to.
Is this your final answer?
Oh god.
No, I refuse. You know, I can do it technically with a clone, so I can just have a clone on the side, just in case. I doubt it'll do anything, but hey, better than nothing.
I'd rather the clone than your own fucking body.
Yeah, no, I'll do a clone on the side and just let him potentially do it.
In preparation, I'm just gonna summon 2 shadows of myself and just be next to a member of the Lions, just ready to dip into the ethereal plane when we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna call. Go ahead.
You're going to the ethereal plane?
No, we could wait. What about our armors, guys? If we have Spectre armor, we can all phase out for a moment.
It's a form of teleporting.
Are you going to the ethereal plane?
Or we'll just like going through objects. I can imagine the moon being in the ethereal
Allium,
plane
as your
anyways.
clone attempts to punch the moon,
What a statement.
you see for a split second it begins to work. And then you see your clone getting turned into ash.
Fuck it, more clones.
As it does this large swing about, begins to heave up with one arm, and then pushes forward, pointing towards one of the regimental ships you have on the side. In one hand holding the sun over its shoulder, and in a third hand pointing towards that. As you see this, it seems to be...
Walulu, can you just send that ship at light speed into his face?
You see the sun begin to move from his hand as Walulu is in the middle of yelling orders and stuff as they're trying to stop that moon as that sun's coming. As Lulu kind of looks up. Suicide run!
Suicide run.
As he gives an order, and you see jettisons from the bottom of the ship begin to come out as escape pods are launched. As the ship begins to pick up into light speed, you watch as in the distance it kind of charges up. As it blasts into the creature and does nothing. Pagliacci?
Pagliacci, whatever you got, bro.
I was gonna have us, as we're passing with the mace kind of going towards one of the regimental ship, use the override on the controls to fire the cannon batteries at the link to the moon in an attempt to sever it while calling over comms to perform evasive maneuvers on its course. On the off chance that it does in fact manage to sever free. And on the off chance that it doesn't, they manage to get at least some distance out of the way.
Oh my, yeah, if you break it, it's just the moon is now a projectile. It's not gonna stop.
Exactly, but it would disarm him of an additional weapon.
True.
The cannons begin to fire at this like spinal cord type of material, this umbilical cord of sorts that's attached to the moon. And as it blasts at it, the link is very small compared to the actual moon itself. As certain hits slam into the moon, as the moon gets bigger and bigger. It seems like you don't have the firepower to do it. Not in time. Who's got their hand raised?
It was a valiant effort.
Let me go ahead and do it. Here. Hey, Midi, question. Where do you remember where you sent the new spells?
You mean the ones I never finished?
No, the ones that we had for the new mana system.
Yeah, the ones I never finished.
Oh, okay. Then yes.
I got no clue. Again, it's somewhere in the thousands, and it's probably 20,000 documents I have.
It's okay, don't worry. Here we go, come on, babe.
Evil move. Evil move.
Hey, Pagliacci, you know tech, right?
What, he's gonna hack the moon?
No.
I guess. What? Why?
Can you try to make my reality anchor do a bit more juice right now?
What would I need to roll to see if I could attempt to amplify the Scranton reality anchor in Allium's chest?
Tinkerer's tools.
Oh, I have those.
Go ahead and start rolling.
Roll two. You can roll two. Roll two. You might be better than me. Go, 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 go.
I'm going.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you plus 50 to your
Let's
next roll.
fucking go! Fucking 91! You're a legend! Shit.
You, Pagliacci, figure out where the power source exactly is. Morelia, you run over to the power junction station that's fueling the ship, one of the areas, and you begin to pull one of the massive cables that's probably got trillions of amps running through it, and shove it into Allium.
This is gonna sting.
This is gonna hurt.
Is he gonna be okay?
Prepare yourself.
As you
You're gonna be able
attempt
to
to
taste it.
concentrate the reality anchor's power in the direction of the Archon. As the power hits the Archon, Scranton reality anchors deal with consistent normalcy within a realm. The Archons now, by all means, are of this realm. They own the laws of this realm, and they are normal. As the Scranton reality anchor seems to be working at absolutely full power, but doing nothing. As the Archons are rewriting the laws of reality. The same reality that a Scranton reality anchor depends upon.
These motherfuckers are cheating. These motherfuckers are cheating.
You are fighting
guys.
30 children of creation.
I guess my question now would be, how does Pagliacci's Mad Revelation feel? Does he like feel affected by their overwrite?
Not yet.
Can I go ahead and while they are trying to destroy the thing, go ahead and cast this on the side chat? It was one of the spells that you made.
They have to be within 120 feet.
Because of my spell sniper, I duplicate that, and because of the charismatic caster, I duplicate that again.
So what's your range?
120 times 2 is 240, 240 times 2, 480. I could
These
duplicate it,
guys
but I'm gonna
are
take damage.
tens, if not hundreds, of miles away.
Got it. So nothing that I do at the moment is going to do that. I need to do something wherever I see.
The moon is getting closer, though.
Can we light speed out of here?
Yeah, I think we just move.
Yeah, just move. Oh, Lulu, can we light speed past them?
As he begins to direct the ships to turn around. As you see the ships, all of them begin to turn around as fast as they can. As they do, you hear impacts, shockwaves coming from your right side. As the moon is crashing through ships. As
How close is it to us?
you look to your right and it's maybe 10 miles away from you. As the smaller ships begin to beam out first. Your ship's taking a second to charge up because of its size. As
Is there any
the
way I
moon
can
is getting
tinker
closer.
to make that faster?
Overclock the ship.
Overclock
Guys, shoot Pagliacci at the moon so I can cut it in half.
Is that something you can do? Like,
Yeah, probably.
It, well, maybe not, but we
could.
certainly could try.
Yeah. Bro,
I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
Hard, and it did jack squat, bro. Don't do it.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I got the. It seemed to work for a little bit for you, right? But the clone gave out. Now, Pagliacci, he's got these scissors, and he's a god breaker. Maybe that can anchor him enough with the reality anchor on top of that, that he's a solid projectile. And if it is, I go straight through the head, all right? Or the chest. Harder chests, okay? Aim true for me,
Rocket Man.
guys. I don't know if Hey, look, he doesn't need to breathe in space, all right? He's a construct. So if anybody could be launched as a projectile, it would be Pagliacci. To be real, I don't think it's gonna actually work. It's just temptation.
intrusive thought.
I do agree, but I don't think we can bring you back, buddy.
Yeah, I think if I'm launched, that's probably gonna be it for Pagliacci. He's gonna be
Yeah, but, like, even if it worked, we would teleport out of there.
time
by
in a
then,
bottle,
and then
you know?
Gone. It's-
It'd be like father, like son, you know, just floating through the vacuum of space, trying to fight the forces. No, but in all seriousness, I think you guys are right in terms of redirecting the ship. I don't want to leave this unattended because if we do, then they're just going to fucking eradicate our entire armada, right?
Yeah.
So we're kind of forced into this position where we have to deal with them. The trick is, what do we do? What can they be affected by? Well, so far, we know that they overwrite reality itself. Okay, so how can we find a way to meet that or cancel that? You know what I mean? That should be the big priority right now, because we can't touch them at all until we can deal with that issue.
I really hate to say it. I really, really, really fucking hate to say it. We kind of use Sanguinius' help on this.
You think?
I was wondering where those two were as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
My pride.
Never
did not
in
let me
those
ask them,
words.
though.
Yeah, never in my life did I think those words would be uttered in my presence, and I actually consider them. But like Zesher, I think my pride is too great to accept.
Yeah,
as
that's
my
why
savior.
I thought of that. I didn't mention it. I was like,
Fuck him.
Kage would rather die than ask Gorlamend. Bro.
Oh man, Gorlamond!
That's what
Oh
I'm saying.
god, no.
But
Either
I'm just
that,
saying,
or he'd be happy to throw Gorlamend into the fray and just fly around them.
Teleports Gorlamund outside of the ship. Return, buddy.
But that still brings us to the same conclusion, though. At the end of the day, is we need to figure out how to isolate that factor with Archons if we're going to deal with them in the future, because otherwise we're going to be forced to rely on Sanguinius, and in that situation, that's not good. He has all the leverage. He can literally leverage everything with that.
Wait a second. Hold on. They control the weave, but the explosions destroyed the weave. Is there any way we can disrupt the weave?
I mean, we already used the World Busters.
And the World Busters
but is there any other way we can
detonate
do it?
over
The
the
Scarlet
area where
King
they're trying to-
normalizes.
He does. He does.
If we can disrupt the weave,
That's
we
a
might be able
great
to get a jump
point.
on 'em.
And guess who can do that?
No, stop it. We can now bring
Yeah.
you back.
No. I'm talking about the Scarlet King.
Oh, okay.
Scarlet King can, yeah, he can nullify all of that. And if I'm gonna have anybody save me,
I
and
prefer
I hate
being
your
the Scarlet
fucking
Queen.
guts, I agree. I would absolutely prefer the Scarlet King over Sanguinius. Fuck Sanguinius.
You guys want to try to call him? I'm not opposed to trying at this point.
Anybody got his number?
Oh, you know that fucker's listening. There's no way that man ain't listening.
I'd love to
What-
say I might, because, you know, traveling circus all throughout the multiverses, but I have no idea if I do.
We also have Apollyon here. Is there anything he could do?
Oh, that's a great. Wait, yes, no, you're onto something here. Pagliacci's gonna look to Apollyon. Can you do anything like your dad can? You know, make us all normal and useless.
He came with us?
I don't think that's...
Kind of in between attempting to evacuate the other ships that are in the path of this giant moon, looks up, looks over to your right as the ship's still charging up towards the moon that's oncoming. Looks back. Not for very long.
We don't need long if it works.
Long enough for us to kill those things?
If it doesn't take very long. As he breaks the glass on the window, as it begins this sharp gust of wind out as he steps through it, and the glass kind of reformulates itself behind him. As he's walking on the side of the giant ship that you're on. And as the last of the ships to your right disappear off into the distance at light speed, and the ships to your left kind of disappear off in the distance at light speed, you're the only remaining ship. As he kind of reaches his hands onto the metal hull of the ship, as breaking open the sides in these explosions is these eldritch tentacles, much like the Scarlet Kings. But instead of that red hue, these ones have this more gold yellow, as they kind of collide like the branches of a tree all around the moon.
Does it work?
It's slowing it down, but not by very much and not for very long.
If I could find my sheet.
Well, like you said, we're low on time.
I'm gonna use my clones to keep stopping it. As much
As you
as I
said,
can.
clone
They
after
find
clone. As seconds pass between each clone's hit, the thing's getting faster.
guys, we need to move. Guys, we need to move.
As
Pagliacci
you
sets
look
the
out at the
ship
Archons, only one is there. The one with the moon.
Oh shit.
What was the other one?
Guys.
Not here. As that first sun, you kind of watch as it comes flying across the left side now of your ship, where that other ship that you had kamikaze into it kind of blew off. As another sun begins to form, as that sun just goes flying out into space. As it goes flying out, it becomes more larger and larger and picks up speed.
Guys, I'm kind of lost here. What to do? We just can we get out of here? How much more time we got?
Not much more than a couple of seconds from what I'm seeing. Fuck.
Is there any way I can make the ship go faster?
If you take the power generation out of Allium,
I don't think
that
that's
cord's
a good
still
idea
hanging.
right now.
Yeah.
Would casting haste on it help? Even if it had to be like 100 times.
On who?
On the ship.
Cast haste on the ship.
Yes.
You can't cast haste on objects.
Okay, I am gonna. God.
Pagliacci is going to begin setting coordinates to not only bring the ship in closer to this creature, but kind of set them up in such a way that it'll maintain the distance. And as it does, he's going to unhook his puppet strings and begin moving towards the airlock as he gets ready to fight this thing. Climb on its form and attack it.
I'm gonna try this, I guess, and see how this goes with the clone. Technically, it should work.
Yeah, actually, that's not the worst idea. Pagliacci can summon one of his little helpers and do the exact same thing. Pair of scissors in hand. He's gonna begin to use what's that one? What's that? Yeah, Echo Avatar. Here it is. And using Echo Avatar, attempt to take control of the puppet along with you when the Q hits, and send them out to attempt an attack on the form of this creature to see if this is even a viable strategy before we pull off.
Let's go for it.
Okay, so you're going Gonna go to the airlock, is what you're saying? First.
Well, now that Allium's gonna kind of help with this, we're gonna bring the ship in close enough that we can send out echoes and attempt an attack on it while this field is up that Apollyon's keeping, with the hope of seeing if this is a viable
Do you want to stop the charging up of the hyperspace drive?
No.
Because by the time you get into combat with it, the drive's gonna be ready to go.
Yeah, it's gonna be ready to spool and go. Okay. What do you guys think? Do we try punching through this thing, hyperdrive bullet?
I was just gonna jump on it.
We need a group style on this one because this can be either a group kill or survive and fight another day.
Oh, we already sent Apollyon to use.
Yeah,
his
Apollyon's
thing,
using
so
this.
I want to use the most out of it.
That's why I'm saying, like, either we commit to a full spatial attack, you know what I mean?
Or can we send it and then let
we
the spaceship
attempt
go?
to shoot. Well, that's what I'm trying to get at, is like, we can't really half and half this, to be honest with you, because like if we just launch the ship off, like we're just literally throwing it right before we hop out and like drive-by punch this guy in the face. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the reason why Pagliacci set the autopilot to maintain a certain distance, on the off chance that if we are committing to this fight, we have a ship we can attempt to go back to, and then use that to get to the platform. Alternatively, we can try shooting past or through this thing while Apollyon is maintaining this field, strike it, and set our course so that we are gonna hit the orbital platform and hope we survive the crash. Do what we need to do to fix the crash course the city is on, or not the city, but the platform is on, and maybe get away with an escape pod from the platform itself once we've like set it down in maybe the ocean.
My vote is to kill this thing because we're gonna see more Archons in the future. And right now that's not a question. Like, definitely, if we can, that's why I'm saying, like, we have to kind of commit to one or the other. We either stop the ship and try to approach, right, and then attack it as a group, or we shoot our ship through this motherfucker and hope that our course manages to maintain close enough to the platform that we can follow up with that. Because if we punch our ship through this thing at hyperspeed, I'm fairly certain if we hit the right place, we're gonna kill this motherfucker. He's made just real enough. You know what I mean? Well, he was still all at that moment. He was still altering reality. Apollyon is nullifying that right now, and the field is centered on the ship. So if the ship is close enough and we fight it as a group, it can kind of function like a anchor point from which we can centralize our fight. Now, if it pulls away from that, this complicates matters. But I don't think
AI
we should
override.
be so gung-ho to send our ship.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, we have two options. You know, we can stop the ship and try to fight it, or we can shoot our ship through it. But we got to come up with one or the other.
But if we stop the ship, we gotta fight the moon, and the moon is, a couple seconds from destroying us.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, we're in a position where we kind of got to commit one or the other. We fight the Archon here, or we take a shot in the dark, hope we get a kill shot, and follow up with the orbital platform.
Probably we should blast them. Wait,
because the way I'm seeing it, we can't have it all in this situation. We can't. It's just not feasible.
I think we just gotta send it, try to kill him.
So, okay. The other Archon is not right here right now, correct?
Correct. We don't know where that one disappeared off to. We just got our moon buddy here.
Do we know what
moon and sun buddy?
Of? Like, of course, one of us like a planetary Archon, but what is the other?
Question.
It doesn't matter right now.
There's a chance the other Archon was a part of this one, and then Apollyon made it dispel.
Maybe it does matter. Maybe the other Archon is the reason why we're having so many issues right now. Maybe the other Archon is the one that's rewriting the reality.
Nah, that's a universal thing across that. Yeah, they all just do that.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Question: how far away from like the border?
You're in the middle of everything. 10,000 miles at least in every direction. But that border's growing.
Do you think if
That's the
we
main reason why I'm like, this is
angle
the
ship
juncture.
towards the border, we can push them to the other side and then fight them there where they cannot change shit?
Well, the ability is centered on them. You know what I mean? And the
on the
nullifying
area.
field is well. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
it's them who can do
The
it.
Archon is the one. Yeah, it's centralized on the Archon. The Archons are the ones rewriting reality. It's not just like an environmental effect that they're hovering around in. They are the effect.
Got it,
Right now, Apollyon's the nullifier, and Apollyon's kind of channeling it through our ship right now, which is why I'm like, we can either use it as an anchor and fight in space against it, like as a group, as a party, or we try shooting through it, because the ship right now could functionally be a projectile. You know what I mean? With the hyperdrive.
The last ship that you sent flying towards it was much like the Holdo maneuver from Star Wars, except only the obliteration of the oncoming ship.
Yeah, so that's not gonna work. And just
That's why I was still, well, not why, but I'm still.
Alright, I guess we gotta fight it.
I'm still voting to preserve the ship and attempt.
Which is that's the exact reason why that first option is the one that I named first, is because preserving the ship is ideal. If we can keep our ship in one piece, that means we can still follow up with the orbital platform, because it's on a decaying orbit, so it's going to take a while for it to actually hit.
Reiko?
Right? That gives us just enough time.
Alright, I'd say plan 1.
Hold on, Reiko.
For those who can't breathe in space, please tell me there are apparatuses that can do
There
such. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Also, Chicago, did you mean to raise your hand, or did you want to lower it?
I did.
Or, oh,
how far away is this guy?
at least 100 miles.
100? Oh no, that's doable. Okay, so do we know if Apollyon can pick and choose who gets affected in the
You don't know.
area? Damn it. I might as well ask.
You guys aren't getting normalized though, from what you can tell.
Okay.
Which is
I'll
important,
just
because that allows us to fight.
Yeah, I'll just
if
work
that's
off
what
of
we
that
commit
basis
to.
then.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to jump on him and land like center mass. So you said 100
From
miles.
100 miles.
Yeah, I did find it, by the way. It was just supersonic speedster. I was just under it.
I can help you out because I got wings, so I can kind of fly in space.
I was thinking it was just jumping and staying ethereal.
Before you
and
jump, please make sure we're close enough so you don't just go through him.
Well, my maneuver...
Here's the thing though, like if you do this, you'd just be running ahead of the entire party and then fighting him by yourself.
Well, I wasn't
which
intending. I wasn't intending to fight him right then. I just want to land there for now. So my train of thought
that still kind of would put you ahead of the party by a big margin for a while. Do you want to solo him?
At least a couple of minutes.
I was gonna attempt.
Because it's gonna take us a minute to get there.
I was gonna attempt to try to cut the moon off of the tendril. If it means like scaling this,
maybe we don't.
And getting to this and just destroy. Because I'm assuming if this is attached to him, it's probably stronger than what the moon's made out of. I'm not gonna lie. I was just gonna attempt to remove the rubble in this area that's attached to his tendrils. So it's either land on the moon, which is probably more plausible, and then do that, or land center mass and then make the trek.
Could we try and hit the cord with the spaceship instead of hitting the guy?
No. Because if we do that, we're just gonna damage our ship, and then, yeah, we may disarm one of his weapons, but our ship's gonna be scuttled in the process.
Hey, fair enough.
Guys,
you know what I mean? And then, like, we just sacrificed our ship to take out his weapon, and we still have to fight him.
Hold on. Yeah. So think about this. What if the moon is his actual like thing that's harnessing him? Because I was able to stop the moon, even if it was for a split moment, versus the ship that went fucking light speed that did nothing.
Well, I think that might just be because it's the literal moon. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of mass. You know what I mean? So, like, no disservice to Allium, he is incredibly powerful, but like the moon has incredible mass. Even Pagliacci would get mushed.
the ship going light speed. Yeah, the ship going light speed's got to be way stronger. And the fact it did.
Well, here's the
nothing-
thing, though. Here's the thing, though. That ship wasn't under the effects of Apollyon's nullification aura. It was just launched at it while it was still warping reality. Before we even activated the Scranton reality anchor. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was a raw shot taken at it with no preamble.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with my idea, but I'm gonna wait for the ship to get closer.
Yes, please do.
All right, let's do it then.
Mind you, the moon is like 10 miles away from us right now. It's still coming at us, by the way.
Yeah, that's how I was trying to disable the moon, but if we have time to wait, I
Can
might
we then light speed nearby them? Like, instead
as well.
of...
Imagine going light speed to move 100 miles. That's
Hello,
like
over the hill, but nah, it's fine.
that's like getting, that's like Taylor Swift getting to her helicopter to go to Starbucks.
It would be...
Or no, her
kind of
airplane.
counts like a type of teleportation, but not like reality shift.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright,
So
we fighting it, man?
as the ship begins to change course and move towards the Archon, you watch the sun that's growing in its hands kind of cascade this shadow all over it. As the sun grows and the fleshy part that's attached to the moon begins to also glow.
Should we try and make the moon and the sun hit each other?
I don't know if we're able to do that before like this goes critical.
Let me check how many magic.
Could we like try to cut the tendril?
I did initially with some cannon fire, but it just didn't have enough oomph to actually breach the connective tissue.
Yeah, that's why I thought getting to the root of this and just breaking whatever it's connecting to would be easier than cutting through the tendril.
Now, one question. As it swings the moon at us, is it like following us? Or is it just following the course it's being swung along?
Seems to follow the course it's being swung on.
Okay, alright.
What if we... Okay, hear me out. What if we try to pinch it so it fucking swings back around and hits him?
I was thinking of adjusting our approach trajectory so that as it's swinging, it'll adjust its course to kind of try to hit us and swing back in on it where it's holding the sun up. That was something I was loading in my head. No, yeah.
I think that's
what do you guys think about that? Do you think we do that on our approach course?
I feel like this. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking.
If it's possible,
Go for it, man.
Yeah. I mean, it can't. I mean, we're approaching it regardless. So trying to shift our course just a smidge.
Can probably like maneuver its hand enough, but I mean, why would we not at least try?
Well, actually, if you're familiar at all with HEMA, you can actually adjust the course of a flail-like weapon quite easily. It's just a matter of how you maneuver your arm and wrist.
No,
A
I was
quick
talking
sharp
about.
tug.
Well, I was saying like, it's an otherworldly creature. Why wouldn't it be able to?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. That's why I asked: is it homing in on us with it, like, or is it just swinging it at us? Because if it was homing in on us, the same idea applies. Adjust course so that it's on a crash course for it itself. But that's what Polyarch is going to do. He's going to relatch his puppet strings, adjust the autopilot accordingly to maintain its course in such a way that it will lead the next swing potentially to swing back in on it as we continue our approach. And once we're close enough, Polyarch is going to unlatch, go to the airlock, and prepare to attempt to land on the creature.
So you're gonna, as you get closer, head towards the airlock and attempt to latch onto him?
Yeah, at least Pagliacci is, yeah.
Okay. As the ship begins to approach, and you move out of the swing radius as Polyon's tendrils kind of subside off of the moon before, and it kind of goes over your ship as the tendril at the top kind of takes out some of the communication array antennas at the very top of your ship as it skirts over and begins to do this looping around. As you approach faster and faster before you're about, give or take, 5 miles away from it. As creature kind of looks down and the sun begins to charge.
So it's not looking at the moon.
This creature's looking at you.
Five miles
Yeah,
is still
I'll
a
wait.
little bit out of my range, but
I'll wait until the dropship gets launched. That's when Chicago will also take a lead.
I have a very long range of gun. I could shoot it.
please start shooting.
Yeah.
Probably just gonna
try to shoot at
precast
the
some
sun, I
spells.
guess.
All right. If you're gonna start shooting at this thing or firing in any manner or way,
Mirella, fast question. Don't you have like a like a void kind of thing on your gun? Mirella?
God damn,
I
Flavor Town
think
goes hard.
So I could try to do Dark Light Cascade.
Oh, that's dark weapon. Why did I click dark weapon?
as all of your shots all seem to land, as those of you in the airlock watch the airlock or the drop jet kind of open up, as the thing's getting riddled with attacks. You see explosions on the surface of its body.
Does this thing has a critical protection? Or immunity?
You don't know. You don't know.
Do the attacks look like they have made any like dent in the surface of its carapace, its hide?
No.
Nah.
I'm gonna try the legendary action again with a clone and see if maybe it'll do damage. But I'm gonna get him to hit the moon, but the moment before he disappears, because I've been doing it so long, I kind of get it. Try to get him to hit the guy and see if it does anything at all.
Go ahead. Cast it in chat.
Gosh, let's go back up to get it.
I have a question.
Yep.
How many miles of gravity would it take to reverse the moon's trajectory?
How many miles of gravity?
Yes.
Do you mean... What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to cast the spell reverse gravity on the moon.
Ambitious.
And I can cast it.
Cast reverse gravity in chat?
Just give me a second. Click here, click here. here we go. If this can load.
And then with that, I'm gonna do that combined with that.
Hold on, one at a time, one at a time.
Earth's gravity, 100-foot high cylinder, 50-foot radius. How big's the moon?
You said. Actually, that's a great idea. Let's see how big the moon is.
I'm just gonna spam that. That'll work.
The moon is 380 million square kilometers.
Yeah, it's 2,159 miles.
Long.
The issue is that I can cover a
This
mile.
is surface area.
Wait, hold on.
So if the moon is 38 million square kilometers, and reverse gravity is 50 by 100 tall.
100. Yeah, I already made the calculus. I don't have enough points, even if I made myself rest 100 times.
Hey, what do you think the odds are this thing has to make planet size? Eventually.
It's 52.1 billion simultaneous castings.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's probably a pretty good damn chance it has to get down there.
So if I launch myself at it, and I pin on, if I don't manage to kill it, think it'll make it down to planet side?
If it doesn't kill you, I mean, eventually.
You know, guys, we could also hear me out. You know the big old orbital base that's about to crash onto, Omen?
Mm-hmm.
What if we get all the juice from that and just shoot it directly at the guy? It's gonna explode anyway. See if we can redirect it towards
I
him.
don't speak that language.
I don't like that.
Speak with
I don't like that
Windix,
bit.
Medi.
I haven't taken enough Tylenol for that, bud.
It's doing something. The cord connecting him to the moon is turning the same color as the sun.
We really need to cut that off.
Okay.
You see Pagliacci idly making his way over towards one of the supply tanks where a bunch of tools and equipment are held in the airlock. He grabs an O2 tank. You see his eyes start flashing as he looks over in the direction of the Archon, specifically where that cord is, and starts calculating a course.
I'll take you there, bud.
Yukage?
I'll make a call to
Alright,
go with
you know,
help
as things progress, I'll just jump a little early.
Alright, you're within a mile of it now at this point.
Yeah. What's the closest point of arrival, I guess?
The hand.
Pretty hard to miss, or no? I'm assuming so.
50-50.
50-50? If I summon a clone and use it as a jump pad.
you might have a better
Or actually better yet,
chance.
I think I could just.
If
Okay, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
If I give
I'll
him
try
a
to
crit,
I'll try to land on its hand. How much? Okay, to do this maneuver where I jump to its hand, run along its arm, off this elbow onto the moon.
Onto the moon?
Move. Yeah, preferably not, where it's
Across, and then all the way to the moon is going to be around 150 miles.
Do you think it'd be easier just to run along the tendril?
That is longer.
The
It'd be
moon is
easier, as far as you're aware.
Yeah, I was gonna launch for the hand and try to get him to let go of the tendril. If we can't sever it, make him fucking let go. And I can cut his fingers. That I can do. I may not be able to kill
might as well
him,
try that.
but we can cut his fingers off.
Do I have
check
to make
the
a check
tell me if that's viable or
to
not.
land on this hand?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, do I have advantage on that?
Yeah, Pagliacci's gonna grab his scissors, stand,
Do not.
and cut the tip off the O2 tank and launch himself with the air out through the airlock towards it.
As both Shikage and Pagliacci go flying out the airlocks, you see Shikage's much more, how do you say?
Graceful.
Graceful, yeah.
Can I give him a flash of genius to make that
Wait, hold
better?
on. I sent a clone with Pagliaccio to help him get there a bit easier because I can actually find space.
and I'm gonna give
You're
them
still
both,
rocket
different
manning in circles, as you also have to make a either acrobatics or sleight of hand check. Shikage, you're able to get on the hand.
I'll wait for Pagliacci's roll.
Acrobatics or sleight of hand, runs easy, even about either or. And I have advantage on both, so we'll go acrobatic. Oh, we are totally stamina back.
Wait, how'd that happen?
Chill out,
God,
bro. Chill out.
Oh,
What if,
reliable talent. Never mind. That's reliable talent.
Oh, what if I also try to shoot at the little tendon with my gun? Maybe I
Hey,
could go into
Merle,
like.
can you try to overjuice me? With
Shikage, the hand you're on is moving towards its face. Pagliacci, you're able to just barely grab on.
Okay, how much distance is this?
We'll say that's maybe
The whole thing.
the whole thing. It's like 300.
300 miles? Alright, let me do the math while they take their turn.
Pagliacci, as you kind of grapple on, you feel heat emanating from somewhere. It's from the tendril.
Oh, ooh.
As it's now glowing the same color as the sun.
Oh, yeah. He's immediately gonna start rushing to work. Using the chains on the scissors, he's gonna kind of Kratos anchor himself towards the hand, and once he's on it, he's going to pull forth the fancy scissors gifted to him and go snip right on them fingies, or at least one
As you
finger.
attempt to snip at the fingers, it's not breaking through. It gets through like a few layers of flesh, but no further. As you look at the hand itself, and it is melted to the handle, almost as if it's all part of the same like forearm bone.
Oh, that's raunchy.
Allium.
Okay. So, can you check the DM and tell me if that's even possible? That's really dumb. If
You
it
can't
doesn't.
recall.
Shit. Never mind then. All right, Mirla, can you try to supercharge the Scranton reactor?
I can absolutely try that.
Alright,
Should I
let's
use
see.
tinkering?
Go for
Yeah.
it. Fuck it, we ball. We need all the juice we can get.
As it's supercharged, you don't know for how long.
I'm gonna switch with my clone next to Pagliacci. Hopefully helping him a little bit.
As you're all fighting alongside the body of this thing, you kind of are noticing the cannons as they're exploding all across from the ship that you are either on or departed from, as they're blasting it with as much as they can.
Smart. But goddamn, it's gonna make it hard to run, huh? Alright, well.
You are jumping between explosions right now.
Alright, I did the math.
Alright. As you reach the area here, as denoted by the explosions, running past Pagliacci, and you take your first step, your leg, you start feeling, right? Feeling in your legs, right? Even in your current form.
Yeah.
Not Pagliacci, it's Shikage.
Oh, pardon.
Yeah, I should.
As you kind of step forward onto this area, it burns. You step on like the surface of the sun, it feels like, as your leg goes through it. It's plasma, probably something hotter than plasma, as
I'm gonna go try to
it
catch him.
does.
Is it like running on a liquid or?
No, it's like it's not even like running on air. It's plasma. It's solid. It's closest to pure energy you could get.
Fuck. But I'm able to take a step on it.
You feel like you're go flying straight through. It's not solid ground.
Oh god. All right.
You
am I
take
taking that damage.
that much. That damage type.
Does immunity do anything?
No.
Then I'm down, and I guess I'll be using another item right away. Okay, well. Where's it? Where's my mask? There it is. I'm gonna roll that d10 now. Immediately after burning, I'd like to summon a shadow clone and once again use it as a jump pad.
As you begin to use these shadow clones as jump pads, you watch as the finger that you jumped on begins to reach its face, and you hear this sound emanate. Shh. As the clones no longer appear, and you kind of drift for a second as you can't hear anything. None of you could hear anything. You can't hear your own thoughts. As those of you on the ship see the chaos unfolding around you, people looking around in confusion as portions of the ship blast off, no longer doing their shock waves before some of the guns just don't work. As you watch one of the people kind of at their desk fall down onto the ground, and there's no thud as their body hits the ground.
I'm gonna grab Pagliacci off of the cord and throw him back towards the ship.
You pull Pagliacci off and throw him back. Kind of soars. This is the quietest you've ever heard anything. It sounds like you went into one of those sound deprivation rooms. There's no vibrations. There's no nothing. As you look at the other moon that you've been fighting in front of this entire time, as it stops moving. The planet below stops moving. The clouds stop moving down below. The only thing that's moving is the domain of Abraxis pushing at its steady pace outwards. You can't even hear your own heartbeat.
Do I know the Scarlet King's symbol?
Decently well.
I'm gonna try carving that into the layer of the creature.
As you attempt to carve it, you have no problem cutting through the surface layer, but it's rapidly healing as your blade goes past.
I'm just gonna try as fast as possible. I just need to complete it once. I want to see if
Roll
it does
sleight of
anything.
hand.
Can I see them?
You can see everything going on. You just can't hear anything.
Master plan. Get a crit, bro.
Sleight of hand. Shit. Don't got it,
I was
bro.
gonna ask, what happens with me? Does
You're
I
floating
know
off
my
into space.
Yeah, I know my clones got separated or dispelled. Does Doros get dispelled as well?
Doesn't seem like he's been dispelled.
Can I try acrobatics? Would acrobatics work?
It's gotta be a sleight of hand.
I'll wait until
I don't see it.
back around then.
If you don't have it on your stat block, then it's just the dexterity.
I'm gonna do stamina on that.
Hey.
Maybe another one.
Is the crit that I
You
gave
you
him
get a plus
passing
90
through?
for that.
No, it's not.
Plus what? Oh, plus 90?
Is-
Okay, plus 90. Okay, I'll take that.
Is your aura based off Arcana, Eldritch,
If it's of the class, it doesn't
or
specify.
technology?
For all I know, it's based on lives. Let me check.
For mine, one is Arcana, one is Technology.
As you attempt the Arcana one first, and that's the quickest to fizzle out. The technology, you can see the edges of the energy begin to form before fizzling out. As who else is on the ship right now? Is Sasha's on the ship, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna assume that's a yes. Silverhand's like yelling at you, but you can't really tell what he's saying as he's glitching in and out, and then pointing at the guy, and then glitching in and out.
Pointing at the guy?
The big guy. The Archon.
Okay.
He's pointing at the Archon.
Okay, I'll insight check that.
Go ahead. As he's like making hand signals towards his face, but he's glitching out rapidly.
Throwing up gang signs at you. Pay attention.
So
Kind of is same vibe, yeah.
the perfect plan does not go through arcana or technology or anything else. It's just vibe. For what
There's
it
no
seems.
such thing as the vibe school.
Could it be eldritch in nature because you are eldritch?
If you're eldritch, is eldritch in
I
nature.
myself, I'm now. Yeah, I myself, I'm eldritch. That makes sense.
The only thing that would be any form of effective would be paracausal abilities. So say you're a guardian, or if you're using an overture innate ability.
I haven't got any of those.
As he's pointing at the thing, points at his face, glitches out.
Shoot it in the face.
I guess.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try putting SK in my armor.
As you attempt to carve the symbol in. You've done it perfectly. Nothing happens.
I'm gonna cut myself, just a little bit of blood, just smear it on there. Maybe that'll help. A little extra soft.
Yeah.
Any form of Arcana or Eldritch that was gonna fizzle and start, fizzles out. As the creature is now lifting up its top left hand with the sun, and it's directly above the ship.
I'm gonna try. We're gonna try shooting at it with a rifle.
How big is the small sun?
Try shooting him with the ship.
Silverhand was pointing at the face.
Probably 100 miles in diameter right now, but growing by 10 miles every second.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use the ship on his face.
As you attempt to fire the guns from the ship,
No.
you can't hear anything, but you see red flashing across everything. Mechanical malfunctions on every single
Fucking hell.
layer of the fleet systems.
I'll just shoot it with my gun. Fuck it.
Your gun jams.
What the bitch?
Can I try stabbing it?
So you attempt to stab
Mission
it.
on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
What? Is there a difference on his face?
Do you remember what I said about his face? What he was doing?
Trying to reach for his face. Right? Yeah. I'm not going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Right now, he has one finger in front of where his lips would be. And as he did that, you heard shh.
And then
I'm gonna
shit
go and
stopped
try to
working.
cut that finger. I'm gonna send it full sauce.
His index finger?
I'm cutting that finger. All the juice I got.
Yeah, I think Paglech is trying to do the same thing.
As both of you watch as the sun is getting closer to the ship and growing as this creature's pushing it down. Both of you can make attack rolls.
Yeah, you remember that
against...
force I saved from the moon? I'm gonna use that. That'll do much, but c'est la vie.
No, likewise. I'm also going to use one kill, one cut, with the over offensive systems on the light armor, and
Your armor's
follow it up.
abilities aren't working.
No, none of them work. That's fair. Okay. Yep. Just going to then swap, like just make my way up to his face and go for the strike then, if that's the case.
And that also does was it 280 true damage?
Plus whatever the moon stored.
For the crit.
Yeah, plus whatever the moon stored. Plus 112
As
frostbite damage.
Pagliacci, you kind of latch on to the bottom joint of the index finger of this thing, and you dump the entire kinetic energy of the moon into the strike, as you're mere seconds from the energy actually just fizzling out. But you had so much stored up that it would have taken a lot of time, even in this ability. As both of you strike at the same time, Pagliacci, you feel yourself hook on, but evidently you're nowhere near the joint, as whatever internal muscles or whatever this is stopping you from getting towards the joint or towards the bone. But as Allium strikes, for the first time in the last few minutes, you hear something. The sound of a bone cracking from the finger.
With the power of the moon, a broken finger.
No.
As you have everything back, everyone.
Great. So I'm gonna put a couple of bunny outs, about 10, as I'm gonna go ahead and create. How much space did you set its the tendril from its place to the moon?
From its hand to the moon is about, I want to say 150. From that hand that Chicago went, it's about 300
miles, correct?
miles. Yep.
Where did I end up floating off to?
You're still floating off in the distance.
Yeah, immediately once senses are back, I'm gonna summon a clone. Where am I? Because I was on the this is where it started being like plasma, right? That's when I started jumping.
Yeah, you're like maybe 50 miles out this way.
That's
not too bad.
Perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use Tsunami to bring you back. I'm gonna cast it in the chat, so.
You have the range?
It's on sight range. Is one of the few spells that is on sight range.
Okay.
25. 50 extreme.
Tsunami the spell I'm thinking of? Wait. Yeah, cast it.
Yeah. Just give me a second. There we go.
Do you have expedited casting, quicken spell, or anything? Because it is a minute to cast.
I have expedited casting, and not only that, I have what was it called? The emergency casting. There we go.
All right. Yeah. As you cast this, using the target of Chicago's clone that he's now using, and kind of push the tsunami based off that point towards Chicago and towards the creature, as the wave quickly disperses into nothingness because you are in space.
Oh wait, but it is water, right?
It is water.
I'll wait till all the momentum goes, I'll dash, and I'll try to run along it so I can get a little bit of a jump.
If you need, I can cast it again.
I think it'll be alright.
I can cast it 50 times.
You're not losing momentum in space, and this isn't very much momentum comparative to traveling the 100 miles you still need to.
Wouldn't it be pressure? Okay. Because it is applying pressure.
No, you're transferring momentum from the tsunami to him.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll let it play out, and whenever it stops, I'll summon a clone, and we're gonna do a maneuver this time rather than me just using it as a jump pad. We're gonna line up like the bottoms of our feet, and we're gonna launch pad at the same time, essentially a double jump.
Kick off each other.
Yeah, but this time
I'll actually spend some resource, or some more resource, I guess, before I flew off. What's the distance I need to? I want to make it here now, so.
It's 100 miles from where you currently are.
Still less. Well, with that, I'll have double the distance. Okay, I'm gonna action search 4 times.
As
to get
you
enough movement speed to make it to the moon in, you know, the 1 turn.
Yep. As you kick off the tsunami and clone to clone, avoiding the flaming tendril. And you're going to make it to the moon.
Alright.
Tonight we steal the moon.
Yeah.
Well, I had double the speed I needed to make it there, so well, what's it like at the base of the tendril?
The sun.
How close can I get to it without taking damage?
It seems like maybe 100 miles.
Jeez.
Would using a shit ton of tsunamis on it lower the temperature?
You gotta cool down.
That's like throwing tsunamis at the surface of the sun. It would just create more matter to turn into plasma.
Yeah, just turn to vapor. Like, it wouldn't even be able to get close enough to it without vaporizing.
Why don't you try to like destroy what it's connected to, like that part of the moon?
Well, that's what I'm trying
That's
to.
what they're trying to do, but it's a 100-mile radius around it is as hot as the sun.
Okay. So I dashed 4 times.
Would you be able to make it with those dashes?
Actually, no, 5. Wait, no.
Why don't we get the ship to focus the moon?
So 5.
That's kind of
Well,
what I
that's
was
60.
thinking of.
Okay.
The ship's guns are back online.
Yeah, honestly, get the ship to focus that point. Maybe that might be a move.
Start blasting them.
Yeah, hit it with the Bumbleclot blaster.
The thing is, I don't want to hit
You just
Chicago.
started blasting.
That's fine. Fucking fire.
You believe me, you're not in Chicago. He's a little bit too small to be able to
Yeah.
see it right now.
As
in 100.
you kind of come up with this idea, Lily kind of walks over as he goes, "We have enough energy for 1 shot with the Mac cannon."
We have a what now?
Mac cannon.
Honestly, shooting the moon, getting that out of our area so it doesn't destroy the ship, might not be a bad one.
Or we can try shooting its face with it.
We don't have any ammunition for it, but we do have the cafeteria module. So he's kind of unsteady feet.
Flavors.
What would normally we'd use to like shoot at it?
A very large tungsten rod
Bet.
that is around 10 miles in length.
Let me just check something real fast.
I think it's like a mile in diameter. Yeah, mile in diameter. It's a rod from God out of the middle of the ship.
This is. I just realized we're literally fighting moon runes. Fuck.
You guys are fighting the moon, the sun, and the primordial being of silence.
Do we have any ship that would be about that size?
You have no ships left. They all fled.
We are the ship.
You are the only ship.
Do I have any debris in space that is that size?
Wait, you can
Not
launch
that you can
anything out
get
of
to
it?
in time. Yeah, anything.
Fuck it, put my spear
Launch
in there.
Gorlamon.
Call it a day.
Oh, we do have the spear.
Yeah, I want to try to morph the spear into the biggest fucking weapon I can possibly.
You can only
make
turn it into other weapons. Biggest you're gonna get
Yeah, I
is
know.
maybe a great club.
But we can make it bigger and large.
Push it
Cast
up
enlarge.
1 size.
Cast
Is enlarge
heat.
reduce creature?
I I don't remember if it's enlarge reduce. Let me check. Enlarge.
It does say creature
It's
or
object. Yep, you're good. You can do it on the item.
Enlarge permanency. Enlarge permanency. Enlarge permanency.
He's never going to be able to change it back.
Oh, damn.
I can take off the permanency, but it will take a while.
Well, you guys got any better ideas?
Nope.
Fuck it. I think this is the best we're gonna get.
Wait.
I'm gonna have to stay outside after this.
Let me play out what Chicago has rest of then.
Okay.
Before you guys take this shot. Okay, so.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be working on this in the background. You do what you gotta do.
120. So I need this times 5 for now.
The creature is doing something.
Okay, I still have 320,000 feet of movement. I'm just gonna use a stack of lightning runner. Then I'm gonna try run circles around the flaming radius. And then smash as close as I can get to. Just pure lightning damage onto the side of the moon. See if I can dislodge it somehow. So it'll be... see this again. 2,000.
What you
This
thinking?
much- It'll be this much lightning damage on this side of the moon.
You crash that lightning damage down. Creates a massive crater, but nowhere near the size you need it to be.
Son of a bitch. Alright. I also got fucking... Still got... Okay, so that was 1 attack. Measures. I still have 61 attacks to try to free the area around this. Probably
The
just
creature is beginning to move.
Okay, go ahead, y'all.
Do we have the shot lined up, guys?
Go.
Okay.
They have the shot lined up.
Fire.
So it says that every size deals an extra 1d4 extra damage. But also everything that I enchant deals 20d6s of extra damage. So if we do this correctly, it would be times 5, which would make it medium to large, large to big, big to huge. What's the thing about after huge?
Gigantic. Right.
Thank you. Let's take that. So they would deal 20 times 6 times.
Oh, not gigantic, gargantuan.
Times 5.
Yeah, you're right. Then colossal after.
That is.
I just remember the fucking G.
That is 600 extra d20s. No, sorry, 600 extra d6s of damage.
Plus the casual. All right. Pagliacci, you might want to skedaddle on this one.
Yeah, move a little bit. Wait, are we shooting the moon or are we shooting the guy?
Whoever's in charge of the gun, I guess.
Yeah, once he gets the prompting over comms, he's gonna like Spider-Man swing with the chain blades down this thing's back.
Do you think we can shoot, get an angle where we can shoot him, and if it doesn't hit him, it hits the moon?
The moon is
He's trying to do a
swinging.
penetrating shot.
Trying to.
The moon is swinging.
Yeah, I kind of.
Do you hit him or the moon?
Right.
Him. I think we gotta go for him, guys.
Him. We go for him.
And this is as big of a shot we're gonna get. I literally don't think of a better chance we're gonna get.
Even if we had a better chance, I cannot quicken spell any other thing unless I start taking exhaustion.
And can we get the what's his name? Can we get him to do it where he makes it where it does more damage? That's what it was.
Yes. Share the magic. I can make it do max damage.
I think going for the moon might be the play here, guys. It seems like he's sourcing a lot of his power from that cord, and if we can separate it, it'll weaken him a lot.
We have
we go for the face. That's what I mean, though.
I feel like with the tendril inside of it, it's like currently molten in the middle of that moon. Like
I'm using a paracausal weapon right now, stabbing at his face, and it ain't doing shit. So I'm not sure. It might be a diversion. I'm like, don't misunderstand. Like, I'm uncertain. That's why I'm stating. I'm just stating uncertainty here. That's all.
No, it's a fair,
my
it's a
focus.
fair
Yeah,
play.
obviously my focus is also on the moon.
Okay,
You
we'll
know
go
what
for
I
the
mean?
moon.
As he swings the moon around,
Can we set the ship into reverse as fast as we can? Just pop that bad boy into reverse real quick.
this is gonna use up all the energy in the ship for the next few minutes. You said you only have enough energy for one shot. As the ship tracks the core to the moon, as the moon kind of finally gets within the crosshairs, you hear the Mac cannon begin to charge up.
This guy starts. Oh god. Can I just keep an eye out to where it's shooting at and try to avoid?
As it goes flying across, striking at that base on target.
Ooh, nice shot, yeah.
As the moon continues its trajectory, as it separates, and you watch the almost root system of like nervous veins and just nerve endings kind of disconnect from the moon's core.
Ooh.
As the moon collides into the larger moon that you've been fighting in front of this entire time. As the creature notices this, as the two celestial bodies over the Pantheon collide, and he begins to make his way behind the moon that you've disconnected from him and into the core of the larger moon.
Does this affect the trout population?
Shut up. Oh my god.
We
Please do not make me think about
somewhere.
Yeah, please do not make me think about the repercussions of this specific action.
I think we got other things to worry about.
I think we're beyond repercussions.
Yeah.
We're
To be fair,
in the
this one
stage of
act-
survival.
To be fair, this one act is probably gonna do less damage than what he was doing to our fucking gravitational pull by swinging that thing like a toy.
He was doing the helicopter with that shit.
Yeah.
So guys, we should stop him before he gets to that core, because if he does, we're kind of screwed. So anyone have any aces up their sleeve they're holding out on right now?
I'm trying to figure out if Chicago survived.
Are you okay? Buddy, are you
Did you do anything to survive?
Well, yeah, that's why I raised my hand.
Yeah.
You're on the fucking moon, yeah.
I mean, I would like to try to jump back to the fucking Archon of Silence. But
As the kinetic energy from this tungsten rod strikes and sends you flying, regardless, off the surface of the moon. And that Eldritch God kind of rapidly begins to move past you.
Oh, god damn it.
Is Polly actually still so latched on by his
Did you ever
chain blade?
leave?
Nope. I was hanging
You're
on to
still
its back.
latched on. You see
Can I grab
Pagliacci
it?
hanging on for dear
Passage?
life. Both of you roll sleight of hand. It's going to be a very high DC.
Oh, fuck.
Understandable. Understandable. Let's go, brother. Let's go.
Slide of
Come
hand.
on, baby.
I can see you.
The lucky feet, don't forget.
Can I
You can't see either of them. They're way out of line of sight.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, wait. How much advantage do I get from
Stamina.
from your thing?
Stamina.
From
Silas, you have
I gotta
one.
wait better.
You can just succeed.
If I
Yeah,
could see you, you
I'm
would get
lucky.
a natural 20 right now.
I'm gonna lucky. I'm gonna lucky. Wait,
Do
no, I
luck
have
not.
stroke of luck. I have stroke of luck. Hold on.
Wait,
Do
so
it. Fucking do it. Now's the
Oh,
time.
actually, yeah. No, yeah. I'm gonna pop that stroke of luck on that first roll. Turns it into a nat 20.
Yep,
There we go.
wait. Max had
Oh, if
Yeah.
I can see. both
If
of
you had line of sight.
Yes, I can give you.
Yeah,
Actually, anyone in the ship has a sniper rifle.
That would be Sasha.
I'll say
That's-
turn
I'm
the
good at
flash.
like
as much as
the
I'd love for this to work out. That's a tough pool to spot too tiny.
robot Sasha. Like
Alright, I
do
believe
the
in y'all
full
though.
90 degrees towards Sasha. I need your rifle.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
Didn't know you were a gunslinger.
No, as I'm gonna point towards the.
All of this so that you can see them.
Yes.
As you kind of attempt to focus scope, roll a perception check.
Give me a second. Oh, I'm here. Never mind.
That's a
All my checks I throw charisma. You gave me that feat.
Well,
we'll have a talk.
You give it to me. I was
Oh,
like,
Maddie.
hey, Maddie, I have a really fun idea that I want to do. Could I get something similar to this? And you literally went like, everything you
We'll
throw,
talk
with
about
charisma.
it. We'll have a very
Okay.
serious conversation.
It was not my fault.
You see him.
Great. Natural 20s, both of you.
That's right, Bugman.
And I have 8 more because you guys have been rolling a shit ton of natural 20s.
Oh, they add up. Oh, that's crazy.
The moment that any of you does a nat 20, I can save it
That's fire.
instead of giving you guys advantage.
Oh, you're begging
You-
for Chicago to attack the.
So it's Chicago, Pagliacci on the back, right? You watch as its head turns a direct 180 degrees. As
Oh
it's
shit.
While this is going on, can I?
is
can I shoot
now
myself
falling
towards them?
backwards into the core of the planet. Or the moon, rather.
Hey, yo, he still got the moon. Nah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
shoot
that's not
myself
a moon
towards them
anymore.
because-
That's a giant cyst.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh shit, that explains why we couldn't hit him.
I have one last ace up my sleeve, guys. So
Stop it.
the
I
one
can barely
downside
walk.
that might become an upside, the weapon has to come back to me, even in its current size. I'm gonna go touch that man. I'm gonna go hold him.
How are you gonna touch him? You're not
Where?
there.
I'm gonna shoot myself towards him.
Jesus.
How?
You're not
Shoot me
that
out of the
fast.
cannon. Fuck it. Send
Oh,
him.
okay. The Mac Cannon's gonna take, as I said, several minutes to recharge. And that's siphoning the entire power of the ship to fire it.
A second time.
Yep.
Yeah, but what other cannons do we got? Give me a regular one. I don't need none that fast.
There are regular ones. As you make your way down to the crew of these cannons, there's about 40 or 50 people manning each. As you just push past them, as they're about to load in artillery rounds, you rip out the artillery round, you hear something break, snap, as you throw yourself in. The workers kind of look at each other in utter shock, confusion, before closing it. As the ship's energy comes back, they kind of piece two and two together. They aim you towards the crater and fire you. As you go soaring straight into the crater. as you do, and as the heat of this area gets more and more hot, as you're delving into the center of a massive moon, as two of the moons of the this is the only moon left, I guess, because we destroyed one of them before, and we just destroyed one, so the Pantheon went from 3 to 1.
Real fast.
Really fucking fast. That was in the span of like less than a year.
Relatable.
As you're all, you three, the ship is following now, and this eldritch god from the darkest reaches of Father Creation's mind are delving into the center of a moon over the final battle of creation. That's where we're gonna end session.
Fucking legendary. That's fucking legendary.
That's great. I'm just gonna need to falls and starts like foaming from the mouth.
Would you expect anything less from the lions? Come on.
Come on.
I knew the first lion session was gonna be fucking outlandish.
Of course.
I didn't think you guys would take on an Archon head on without preliminaries.
Well, you know.
You heard the voice in your head and you just said, yeah, this guy's speaking facts. Let's nuke Arasaka Tower.
For real.
Silas was the voice inside our head telling us to go, and we went.
I told you. We
So true.
We learned nothing over the Vicky situation. We were given an AI. We were just like, okay, sure.
I'm gonna need
the way I see it is like this. As the Lions of Fallstar, we are probably the most equipped in terms of like strength to take on an Archon. This is a great opportunity for us to get a baseline of what we're dealing with in terms of their strength, and then plan accordingly in the future. You know what I mean? So it's not.
Oh, this is the weakest they'll ever be.
Oh, I imagine. I imagine.
Someone has an Advil, y'all.
Oh no.
I mean, how I'm thinking about it is that each Archon is gonna have like one gimmick, I guess.
Yeah. Yes. That's kind of what I'm thinking as well. And this gives us an understanding of that. So now we don't have to operate with uncertainty in the future and have a firm idea of how to operate on the war map once we've made landfall.
Have, more world busters that we don't just launch all at the same time.
Well, I mean, that it is what it is. But, like,
Well, that also is another great example of kind of like scope and scale. This thing was able to survive hundreds of world buster bombs being launched at it simultaneously, and it didn't drop. Hell, it didn't even seem to be really affected in terms of its reality warping abilities. So what does this teach us? Well, now we know that that level, that scale of weaponry won't be effective without the proper preamble, i.e. creating a moment where this thing can actually be vulnerable enough to strike at, and identifying what its weakness is in preempt to striking out. Because now we know there isn't a universal weak spot they all have. You get me?
Okay.
Yeah,
that sounds good. I apologize to dip so quickly. I do have work in...
Not at all. Yeah, it's getting late, and I'm starting to get tuckered a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, see you guys. Thank you so much for the session, Maddie.
Good guys.
Absolutely.
That was lovely. I hated every single part of it.
Hold on,
the true eldritch.
The true existential four.
True.
That was clutch.
True roundup sign, roundup sign, roundup. No, I haven't eaten since Saturday morning.
Sir, I'm going to kick your ass. Go feed